Yo, what's good, people? What's happening? It's your boy R8, the truth for YouTube. Your favorite commentator's favorite commentator. Yeah! What's up, people? What's happening, man? What's good? AGSLIVE, man. Episode 80? Episode 80. Yes, AGSLIVE, episode 80. We here, no days off. You know what I mean? Any given Sunday, except today is not Sunday, it's any given Saturday today, goddammit. What's good, people? What's good, man? For the week, for today only, or for this week only, AGSLIVE is happening on Saturday because I'm gonna be busy tomorrow, man. I ain't gonna have time to do the podcast tomorrow. I got some functions to attend, man. So we here today on Saturday, man. Originally, I was just going to do it earlier tomorrow. I was probably going to do it around like 12 o'clock on Sunday, but then I was like, nah, I ain't trying to be rushing and getting ready and all this extra shit and trying to do the podcast at the same time. So I was like, you know what? I'll just move it to Saturday. You know what I mean? That's it. I'll just move it to Saturday and everything so it can still pop. You did. So welcome, people. Welcome. You know what I mean? Should have a good time today. You know, it's not a lot of work, a lot of news going on this week, but it's definitely some things to talk about, and we're gonna make it do what it do. You know what I mean? Sometimes some of the days where some of the weeks where there ain't a lot going on seem to be some of the best episodes. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll see how it go, man. Yeah, no days off, man. None, man. None. We here. You know what I mean? So just like any other time, if you want to join, if you want to be heard, all you got to do is hit me up on Twitter and I will send you the link for you to come in and be heard. Anybody is welcome. You know what I mean? You got something to say, come in here and say it. You're all welcome. You know what I mean? And I'm definitely here, man. I'm ready for the smoke or however it come, man. However y'all want to do it. However you want to use your time to come in here, man, we could do that. You know what I mean? The truth, nigga. Yeah. But yeah, so y'all already know, man. If y'all want to join, maybe we got some people here today that can't make it on Sundays. Hey, it's your turn, baby. It's your turn. So hit me up on Twitter DMs and I will send you the link. No, I have not seen Batman. I won't be seeing Batman until next month when it comes to HBO Max. I have not seen Batman. I thought about going to see it. I really don't want to be in no packed movie theater, for one. And for two, it just doesn't look good enough for me to go see it. I just have no desire really to go see it. You know what I mean? I wanted to. I thought about it like, should I go or whatever? But I decided against it and shit. I had showed Miss Hard8 the trailer too, because she didn't see the Batman trailer. So I was like, yo, check out this trailer. I was like, yeah. She was like, yeah, we ain't wasting money on that shit. So I was like, yeah, that's what I figured. The trailer just doesn't move me at all. Like nothing moves me to see this movie at all. Like nothing. No, I seen probably about 2-3 trailers or some shit like that. And I don't even usually watch that many trailers because, I usually watch the first trailer and be done with it. So I don't get too many spoilers and all that shit. But none of them trailers made me want to see this shit. It looked whack. I'm good. I'll see it next month when it comes to HBO Max. It comes to HBO Max April 19th. So when it comes to the Max, I'll watch it then and we'll see what happens. But as far as like I said, what I seen, I'm not feeling that shit. Shout out to T-Mac. Well, shout out to Nuts on Chin Pauls. He said, I love nuclear war. Hard 8. All right. Good for you. Shout out to T-Mac. He said, could have took the week off, but no days off. Thanks, 8. Nah, no days off. No days off. Ain't no need to take the week off. I told y'all that before. This shit just once a week, man. This shit ain't about nothing, man. I don't need no mental break and all that shit. It's just a couple hours a week, motherfucker. That shit ain't about nothing. This ain't nothing. Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, yo, what's going on? I did see Batman this week. They had a special IMAX early showing of it. I will say I really liked it, but no doubt it's a long movie. 3 hours. Sheesh. Yeah, it's 3 hours. I thought it was 2.5. It's actually 3 hours. Damn. Yeah, that's pretty long. Oh yeah, I think didn't we talk about this before? Like, how long is it until you see Batman and shit? I feel like these, it's a reboot, 3 hours long. It's gonna be a whole lot of building up to it and all that. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I just wait. The trailers ain't do nothing for me, man. The trailers are supposed to get you hyped, want to see the movie. Yeah, trailer did absolutely nothing. But I'll see you next month. We'll see how it goes. Other than that, man, what's good? What y'all playing, man? A lot of games this month. Well, February. We in March now. Goddamn, we in March. But in the past few weeks, a lot of games that came out. I did beat Horizon Zero Dawn. Horizon Forbidden West. I did beat Horizon Forbidden West. I think I did it in about, I want to say 45 hours, and I still got a lot to do. I still got a lot of side missions. I feel like some side missions opened up too after I beat the game and shit, or I just didn't return back to that area or whatever. But I still got some things to do. Still got some loose ends to tie up and shit like that. So definitely gonna get to that eventually. I just been taking a break from it because I was kind of getting burnt out on that joint. Like, that shit was taking long as fuck. Like, because I was, I remember at one point in time I checked the log or the quest log, and I had did like 12 main missions and also 11 side missions. So I was doing a bunch of side missions and shit, but I was like, I need this story to keep it moving. So I kind of like fell back on the side missions and just started doing the story because I was like, this shit is long. And then, if you play the game, you already know it's a lot of fucking chitter chatter with some of these interactions and shit, man. So it was like, yo, I got to get this story moving. I'm already at fucking, 35, 40 hours and I'm still going. It's like, it's time to get this story moving. You know what I mean? Shout out to Colt 40. He said, looking forward to another fire show. Keep making a difference out here. Appreciate you, player, man. I tries to do my thug fizzle. You feel me? Shout out to John the Black. He said, you see these bots on Twitter still butthurt over PS2 20 years later. Laughing my ass off. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah. This shit crazy. PS2 still got niggas in their feelings. They talking about some it only sold that much because of the DVD player and all that. The DVD player was definitely a major part of the PlayStation 2, but what motherfuckers fail to realize is that the PlayStation 1 sold over 100 million. You know what I mean? The PlayStation 1 was the biggest console at the time ever. You know what I mean? It sold more than the Genesis, Super Nintendo, Saturn, 64. It sold more than all them shits combined. So it's only right that the PlayStation 2 was going to do big numbers too. But yeah, the DVD player definitely was a big part of the PS2, but it wasn't the main reason why it's the biggest selling console of all time. It definitely played a part, though. It was part of it. You know what I'm saying? But the PS1 did 100 million. So what the fuck you thought the 2 was going to do when it was like, it was better in every way, right? Especially that leap, that graphical leap was crazy. So, I mean, by the time the PS2 came out, the PlayStation brand had taken over gaming. It was the biggest thing that gaming had ever seen at that time. Nothing at that time was as big. Still nothing was bigger than the PlayStation brand at that time. You know what I mean? Everything that Nintendo did up until that point was destroyed. Sega destroyed. They was on the way out and shit like that. So you got to understand why the PS1 sell 100 million. PS1 was the first console to sell 100 million. The first console. Biggest selling console of all time at that time. Why did that sell 100 million? That ain't had no DVD player. What, because it could play CDs, motherfucker? Like, so could the Sega CD. You know what I mean? That could play CDs and shit like that. The fucking 3DO with the Saturn, the shit like that. All them shits could play CDs. So it's like, what was the reason that the PS1 was so big? You know what I'm saying? So it was only right that the PS2 was going to follow in its footsteps. But yeah, the DVD player definitely sold some units. I mean, I don't think nobody denying that, but to say that that's the sole reason why it's the biggest selling console of all time, yeah, I don't know. I can't get jiggy with that. I can't get jiggy with that. Cannot get jiggy with that. But yeah, the PlayStation, Sony just came through and they just brought a force that no gaming machine ever brought when it came through. It just came through and just shut shit down. It is what it is, man. The numbers don't lie. Fuck what anybody talking about. Fuck a corporate slave. Fuck me. Fuck what anybody talking about. Numbers don't lie. Just look at them numbers and then go from there. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Shout out to Nightfall, just showing support and laughing at Xbox, man. That's all we do, man. That's all we do. But anyway, you want to join? Definitely hit the link in the send me your I'll send you, hit me up on Twitter in the DMs and I'll send you the link. You know what I'm saying? If you want to join, you got something to say. We're gonna start off with GT7 is the big new release of the week. It seems like it's been a lot of PlayStation big new releases of the week these last couple of weeks, but GT7 is the big new release. First of all, we're going to start with the reviews, right? We're going to start with the review scores and what's going on with that Xbox website. I don't know how you pronounce that website. It's a dumbass name to me. Stevivore, whatever. I think is it Stevivore? I don't know how to fucking pronounce that shit. Y'all know that hating ass website. They definitely caught out there now. I mean, like more evidence than come forth. It's undeniable, man. It's undeniable. They definitely is an Xbox fucking website that's been purposely lowering fucking PlayStation scores. It's insane. But they came out this week to say that they pretty much their review for GT7 was going to be late or some shit like that because Sony did not send them a review code. So of course, naturally, people feel like they've been blacklisted or whatever like that. They've been blacklisted, blackballed or whatever by Sony like that. And of course, you got people saying that that's not good and that's not right and shit like that. And and then you got others that's just saying like, yo, nobody is entitled to a review code. You know what I mean? It's like it's entitlement be kicking in. Right when they start complaining about not getting a code, you're not entitled to a code. Sony sends you a code. If you make the list, you consider yourself lucky or whatever the case may be, privileged or anything like that. But it's not mandatory that you get a code of a free game. It's not mandatory. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just think like I think that. When it comes to the internet, man, people lose sight of reality a lot. You know what I'm saying? People lose sight of reality. I feel like when it comes to this internet, people don't deal with reality. Like, this is really a fantasy world to them. Like, I think some people really got in their mind that this is like an RPG or some shit. Like, this is a metaverse. You know what I mean? Like, this is not a real world. Like, we in the Matrix or some shit. Like, this is not real. This is fake. Ain't none of this shit real because it seems like reality just goes out of the fucking window for most people, and they just don't deal with it. You know what I'm saying? And we know that a lot of people come to the internet to escape reality, and I feel like, situations like this definitely prove it more and more that people just don't deal with fucking reality, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and this goes for any company. I mean, I really don't give a fuck if a reviewer get a review code or not. For real, I think they all should have to buy the fucking game because then the reviews can be as honest as fucking possible. If every reviewer had to buy the fucking game for them to review, then it could be honest as possible. If every reviewer had to wait until release day to actually play the game, these reviews will probably come out a lot better. That way they're not rushing to meet the deadline and all that because they want to get the clicks and all that shit. I think they all should have to pay for it because that way you'll get an actual honest fucking review. You know what I'm saying? And we already talked about this before. Shit can be skewed when you got shit for free and things like that. You know what I mean? But people don't deal with reality. if I'm aware that somebody that I'm giving something to, no matter how great it is, they turn around and shit on it, why would I continue to give you something for free when you ain't gonna do nothing but shit on it? Why would I do? Nobody would do that in fucking life, motherfucker. And in life, if you made cookies for work every fucking month, and every time you gave this certain person a cookie, they don't got nothing but negative shit to say about it. Eventually, you're gonna stop giving that person a fucking cookie, dog. Like, regardless, you're gonna stop. Like, this is just reality. This is just how people are in real life. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna keep giving somebody something that don't appreciate it at all. Just shit on it, shit on it, shit on it. Keep on giving them things and they don't do nothing but shit on it and shit on it and shit on it. Eventually, you're going to be like, you know what? I ain't fucking with that person no more. It ain't trying to hide anything, especially when you got most of the area. If mostly everybody at work saying your cookies are delicious and you got this one person that keeps saying they not, eventually you'll be like, man, fuck you. I don't even give a fuck about your fucking opinion no more. I'm going to make sure I don't make enough for you. That's just reality. That's just human fucking nature, dog. You're not going to keep giving somebody something that keeps shitting on your fucking product. When you're giving it to them for free. It's not like this website can't do a review. They just got to buy their own fucking copy. Buy your own copy, do the review, and say what you want to say. You know what I'm saying? But we look at the evidence, and the evidence definitely say that there's some bias shit going on over there. You know what I mean? Just looking at the numbers, you know, their reviews for PlayStation is always way below the average score. You know what I'm saying? And then the smoking gun was the From Software games. The smoking gun was the From Software games. All of the Souls games that were not PlayStation exclusive, like Demon Souls and Bloodborne, they all got high-ass scores. Right? But when it comes to Bloodborne and Demon Souls, both of them got low scores way below the fucking average. Coincidence? Coincidence. I don't think so. I don't think it's a coincidence. I don't think that every Souls game you rate very high, but then when it comes to the PlayStation Souls game, now it's a 7, 7.5 or some shit like that, well below the average with the rest of the fucking industry. Coincidence. Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Sekiro, all of them score high, but then when it comes to Bloodborne and Demon Souls, now the score is low. Like, come on, man. It's clear. It's fucking clear. I mean, they might as well just admit it. Like, yo, yeah, we're biased. You know, we've seen some people admit that when it comes to Elden Ring. Yeah, I'm biased. I'm biased when it comes to From Software games and shit like that. Just admit it. What's the reason of trying to keep putting on this show like you're not biased when you know you are? It's clear that you're fucking biased. We see the fucking, we looking at the numbers. Fuck what you talking about. The numbers don't make no sense. The numbers don't make no sense. You're biased, and it is what it is. Because for some reason, people think that no fanboys can't get these jobs. For some reason, people think that these fanboys don't exist as reviewers. They shouldn't. As a reviewer, you should be professional enough to be unbiased. You know what I mean? You should be professional enough to know that, yo, I'm here for a job, and I can't really show favoritism for certain products because I have a job to do. You know what I'm saying? But that website is like, fuck that. No, he got all these pictures taken. He got all these pictures with Xbox fucking accessories and consoles and, you know, Phil Spencer. Like, it's clear as day. It's clear as fucking day. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the motherfucker should be banned from Metacritic. I feel like any fucking reviewer showing, just straight out there being biased or being a fanboy for any of these fucking products should be fucking banned from Metacritic. Or you can continue to treat Metacritic like whatever, man. It's just a base of, you know, how a game possibly could be. Don't take reviewers seriously. You know what I'm saying? Take every review with a fucking grain of salt and keep it fucking moving. You know what I'm saying? For the life of me, some of these reviews just don't make no sense, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the only thing that matters is what you think. That's it. That's all that matters. Only review that matters is mine. When I play games, the only reviews that matter are mine. Give a fuck what nobody else talking about. You know what I mean? They are mine. But you know, I was looking at this clip where they complaining about Horizon Forbidden West. I think it was Giant Bomb, or at least the one of the dudes used to be at Giant Bomb or whatever. They talking about Horizon Forbidden West, and the shit that they are complaining about just doesn't make no fucking sense to me at all. They complaining about movement and all that. They complaining about how hard it sounds when Aloy hits the ground from high up and shit like that. It's like, what the fuck are we doing here, man? Like, what is going on? Like, yo, journalism this generation is really just out of whack. I don't know, maybe we didn't pay attention in previous generations or some shit like that, but the shit that these journalists are going on and on about right now is crazy. I seen that Frost bitch from what's that shit? G4. She running her mouth about GT7, like she still don't get it, talking about they don't understand that racing has evolved, and she's talking about Forza, again, comparing GT to Horizon. Oh, it just doesn't make no fucking sense. It's like, when did these people start playing games, dog? They can't be seasoned vets in this shit. They can't be. There's no way. Shout out to I Want My Vision Back. He said, Batman looks dark and gritty. Y'all naysayers tripping. I haven't played the Uncharted series yet, but the movie is a wait till it hits on DVD type movie. All right. I don't know what you bring up Uncharted for. What you bring up Uncharted for? I don't get it. What you bring that up for? What point are you trying to make? I want my vision back. You know what I'm saying? What point is y'all gotta stop? Y'all gotta stop letting people's opinion affect y'all, man. I'm saying y'all need to be more like me, man. Y'all gotta stop letting people's opinion affect y'all. I'm gonna stand on what I like, and I don't give a fuck what nobody else say. You dig? If you think Batman is amazing, then it's fucking amazing. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, from what I've seen, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Shout out to Goldcast. He said, "Hey, admit you're biased towards PlayStation." I am not biased towards PlayStation. I don't give. Yo, you could join. Just join the call. You like talking shit in the comment section. Join the call so you can get this work live. I ain't, tell me how I'm biased towards PlayStation. I can destroy your motherfucking argument. That's all. Y'all niggas like talking shit in that chat, but y'all won't join because y'all know I'll destroy the shit out y'all niggas. People have tried, and y'all always get destroyed, dog. Stop this. Stop this. Stop. Y'all got a problem with facts and opinions, man. Y'all be trying to argue facts and opinions. You say factual shit and people try to say you biased or you're a fanboy or some shit when you say factual shit. You could say PlayStation has the biggest selling console ever, and a motherfucker be like, "Oh, you're a PlayStation fanboy." It's a fact. Like, what else do you want me to say? You know what I'm saying? It'd be shit like that people just want you to, like, I don't know, they want you to make up some shit or something like that. I don't know what the fuck. Join the call so I can destroy your ass live. Bring up how I'm a bias with PlayStation and I can destroy your shit. Just do that. I mean, it's real easy. Hit me up on Twitter. I will send you the link. Y'all keep trying this and y'all niggas come up short every time. Every time. Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, 8, most reviews don't matter but ours. 100. It doesn't. I've been preaching this shit for years. Game of the year don't matter. It's whatever you choose. I've been saying this shit for years, dog. You know what I mean? Hit me up on Twitter if you want to join. I will send you the link. Hit me up on Twitter and I will send you the link. All you got to do is join, man. Join and put your shit out there so I can destroy your motherfucking ass live. It's that easy. Y'all niggas tried time and time again. Y'all want me to be a motherfucking corporate slave so bad. You know what I mean? Because your brain just can't function correctly when you realize that somebody is not like one of y'all niggas, man. I don't give a fuck about these platforms. All I want is good games. That's it. That's my preference. Good games. My preference is good games. I don't care what platform is on, unless it's Nintendo, because they don't push technology. But if they did, if Nintendo was competing technology-wise, then it wouldn't matter. All I want is good games. That's my motherfucking preference. That's what I prefer. I prefer good fucking games. That's it. Y'all motherfuckers can't help yourselves, man. Y'all want people to be corporate slaves like y'all dudes, man. I ain't one of you. I just be talking facts up here when I'm saying if PlayStation doing this or doing that. I'm just speaking facts. That's it. Y'all motherfuckers always want to try to put that motherfucking title on people. I don't give a fuck about none of these fucking companies. All they need to do for me is make good games. That's it. I will play them. Whether it's on PlayStation or Xbox, I just want good games. That's it. Shout out to S Blank Son 95. He said Xbox not having any new games. Got fanboys complaining about the PS2. Microsoft, please. These people, I guess you meant to say, please get these people games. Yeah, they need something to do. Yeah, they done went all the way back when the PlayStation come out? 22 years ago? 2000, March of 2000. It's about to be like an anniversary. These motherfuckers then sent. They done went all the way back to the PlayStation 2 out this motherfucker. God damn. You know niggas is down bad. When they start talking about PS2, that shit came out 22 years ago. It's been dead for like over 10 years. Motherfuckers, they don't talk about the PlayStation 2. Jesus. What are we doing here? Not the PS2. What is happening? But anyway, what up?
What's up? What's going on, everybody? How we doing this week? How's everybody's week?
What's that? Ain't nobody, whoever went in, like I said, hit the link on Twitter. I don't see nobody on Twitter. I mean, I see it was a couple people. I sent them all the link.
Yo, the journalism is definitely out of control. Phil Spencer recently um, criticized the console wars. I wish he would have said for the journalists to stop being so biased and to be just more professional. I wonder if but I guess he's benefiting from these Xbox websites giving low scores to PlayStation games and high scores to Xbox games. But they need to focus on the journalists because those are really the ones who are driving these console wars.
Yeah, they definitely the journalists are definitely being they are definitely playing that game. They are definitely helping drive the console wars. I mean, they want to act. You got some personalities on Twitter. They want to act like they're not trying to push console wars because they know what gets that's what gets the traffic on social media, especially Twitter. You know what I mean? Console wars get the traffic on Twitter that'll get you that gets you a lot of attention. You know what I mean? Say some bizarre shit or say something along those lines, and it definitely gets you the traffic. So people definitely gonna go for what works, man. People gonna go for what gets them attention. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of other shit don't. You could say, "Hey, I just beat this game and it was great, and that's that," and nobody won't pay that shit no attention. But if you say, "Hey, I just beat this game, it's better than every fucking game on PlayStation, or it's better than every game on Xbox," then bam, here comes the attention.
Yeah, that controversy definitely will do that. So little small announcement. I got back on Sekiro for the first time in almost 3 years. Sekiro was the Souls game that I played the most, but I still gave up on it and I just wrote off the whole genre. I didn't get the gameplay, I didn't get the combat, I didn't understand the storytelling. But I'm starting to see the light. I've been playing it pretty heavy. I've gotten past some bosses that I never was able to put a scratch on, and I'm starting to get it. So for Elden Ring to have these kind of reviews, I see where people are coming from now. I'm starting to see the light in these Souls games.
Well, Sekiro is much different than
it's not a Souls game.
It's much different than a Dark Souls. You can't really compare those.
I mean, it's still from software, but I am starting to get it from this developer.
Well, okay.
You
play a Souls game, and then did you play the Souls game, and then because that's really their bread and butter, like the Souls games, not really Sekiro. That was like, I mean, I'm quite sure they should follow it up. I'm quite sure they might follow it up, probably and shit. But Sekiro is kind of like different. It's much different than Souls games.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the storytelling is still. The biggest thing was that it's not like a movie, like I'm used to cinematic games, right? So in terms of like the storytelling and how the game world is presented, and how it's like an RPG, so I'm starting to get it.
Yeah, no doubt.
Did
But I do completely disagree with how getting reset to the beginning of the game makes the game actually harder. It makes it take longer, but the combat difficulty is going to be the same regardless of whether you restart the encounter only or whether you have to go back to the beginning of the game. It's still the same gameplay.
What you talking about?
I'm talking about difficulty and how you always say when there's consequences for death, that makes it harder, but that doesn't change the gameplay. Like these bosses are hard whether you have to restart the whole game to get back to them or whether you just start at the beginning of the boss battle.
Not really.
Because you could have Call of Duty and be playing on the easiest difficulty, and you could die and have to go back to the beginning of the game, and the game's not hard, but because there's a consequence for death, that means it's automatically hard, right? But that's just not true.
No, that don't mean it's automatically hard. I mean, playing on easy and starting back at the beginning of the level or something. That's just tedious, and you're going to get right back to where you was at with no fucking problem. But if it's a hard game and then you got to start back at the beginning, but then you have to fight your way back to where you was at, which was difficult in itself. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, there's that, but those games are also short. Imagine if you had to lose 10, 20, 50 hours of gameplay. And so those old games on the NES, I mean, you're just being forced to redo parts of the game that you already accomplished. Like, what does that add to the experience? You know what I mean? But in these modern games, you get to save progress and improve the character, and you're still fighting hard battles. You just don't have to needlessly repeat huge parts of the game.
Well, yeah, because that's why they made memory cards and stuff like that. I'm sure I mean, I'm not that old, but I'm sure it was tedious to have to start all over every time you played the game or you turned it off. That's why people would leave it on all night, so that way they wouldn't have to start all over.
Right.
Yeah, it's definitely most games are just tedious for real. Nowadays, and the games weren't much easier. I mean, shorter. Excuse me. They were much shorter back then, but at the same time, you got times where people are playing a Souls game and they like, oh man, fuck it, just let me die. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no consequences with that. If you had a certain amount of men, you wouldn't be playing like that. You know what I mean? If death had consequences, you wouldn't play like that. You wouldn't be like, all right, just kill me. I'll try it again next. I mean, you wouldn't just willingly die if death had some type of consequences on these games.
Yeah, but then you can keep refacing.
Now, why are you breathing so hard and shit? You got the mic close as shit to your phone or something like that?
Like, game, you can
hear every breath you taking, dog.
Well, that's because. All right, let me turn on this software. All right, is this any better?
Like Darth Vader.
Okay,
yeah,
so
I mean, yeah.
So when you get to redo the boss battle over and over unlimitedly, then you're gonna get better because all you're doing is focusing on that one boss, right? But when you have to restart the whole game, the reason that it's hard is because you don't get to have as much practice and experience. So you could say that the only reason the game is hard is because the later you go in the game, the less practice you have. So it's just like the developers are forcing you to not be able to practice on those later parts of the game and later bosses. So that doesn't really make them harder. It just means you're not spending as much time on that. The combat difficulty is the same though.
Yeah.
Do I sound muffled,
Jeremy? A little bit.
Hold up.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. All I know is this. There's no consequences. Shout out to Same Old 23. He said, hold on, Jeremy. Hold on, Jeremy is passing a hard game. Do you think
I'm starting to see the light. I hope to. Yeah, I've been playing it a lot.
What's the last boss you beat?
Well, I just finished the Hirata estate with the butterfly lady. I guess that's
Mm.
not really the main story. Um, so I haven't gotten into Ashina Castle. I guess you go inside
Did you beat the
next.
butterfly lady? You beat her?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
I actually beat her. I beat her and that huge guy on the horse in the Reflections of Strength. So I
Yeah.
beat both of those this morning, actually.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, that butterfly lady is pretty tough and shit. So, you know,
Yeah, it's crazy, man. How at one point you can't even put a scratch on him, and then once you figure it out, it's just like you can just take him out so easily.
that's what it's all about, man. That's what it is all about. Now, so GT7 has an 88 Metacritic. Um, Another 88. It seems like a lot of PlayStation games this year so far are falling in that 88 range. You know, of course, people, where the 90, where the 90 bangers at? The games that's coming out are not the heavy hitters and shit. Like Gorilla is not a heavy hitter. You know what I mean? Horizon is cool, but it's not, it's not a bang, it's not a heavy hitter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, if God of War Ragnarok comes out this year and that doesn't hit a 90 or more, then you could definitely start talking. You know what I mean? It definitely might be something to say. If that doesn't hit a 90 or more, like if Santa Monica is not hitting a 90 or Insomniac, Insomniac ain't really no 90 dudes either, but the
Nah,
90
they're not.
bangers usually came from Santa Monica and Naughty Dog.
Naughty Dog.
You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? Yeah. Even Insomniac ain't come out with no 90 banger yet. Not
Not
since they've been
since
on
what?
PS4.
I think PS3 days they had one.
Yeah, they didn't even come out with no 90 bangers yet. So yeah, it's Naughty Dog or Santa Monica with God of War. Now if that comes out and don't hit a 90, you might be on to something, but they making
I
it seem
think
that every Sony PlayStation exclusive is like 90 bangers.
I was surprised that GT7 did not get into the 90s, but when I looked up the review scores, I didn't realize that Forza Motorsport is generally scored higher than Gran Turismo. I thought Gran Turismo was like the reference standard for sports racing games or for simulators, but a lot of the motorsport games are scored higher
Yeah,
than
a lot of the
Gran Turismo.
motorsport games, when it comes to the sim standard for like consoles and all that, GT is the standard. Motorsport is kind of like because motorsport is not as sim as GT. Even motorsport itself is not as sim as GT. Um, but Horizon is where it's more it's more accessible. So that type of shit tends to score
It's
higher.
more mainstream.
Yo,
Yeah,
hey,
it tends to score higher. What's up?
yo, you know the PlayStation fanboys hype up every PlayStation exclusive. That's why folks be like, "Oh, this not a 90." I
They
mean,
keep
Halo
talking.
wasn't in
They
the 90.
entitled. They be running their mouths all the fucking time.
Xbox's best game, Halo Infinite, was an 87 on Metacritic.
Halo Infinite was a what? Oh,
87.
yeah.
that's crazy too. How's that at 87? It's still half finished.
It's still great for what came out, sir.
Nah. We're not doing that.
We
GT7
all
It's great for
G-
what happened. No, it's
GT7
not.
got GT7 rated higher than it's right now as far as Metacritic goes. It's rated higher than Motorsport 5, 6, and 7. GT7. So I think it is still the goal. It is the gold standard for sim racers on consoles.
It's also the gold standard for people who actually want to race in real life. So that's probably what he's mentioning.
What do you mean by that?
she.
Like if you're gonna play a video game to be comparison to actual racing, you're not gonna go play Forza Horizon or Forza Motorsport.
Well, definitely not Horizon. We're just talking about motorsport.
Yeah, I'm just saying most people are gonna end up playing Gran Turismo. There's not a lot of other sim racers that are, at least on console, that match it. So
Yeah, so so GT7 outscored the last three Forzas motorsports. The highest motorsport was 3. That got like a 92 on Metacritic. And I don't think any motorsport has outscored the highest Gran Turismo. I would have to look it up, which I'm doing right now.
I mean, you got to that. Some of that is like sign of the times, though, as well.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you want to say that on, you might as well say that on both of them then.
So I remember Gran Turismo used to be like 10 out of 10s back in the day, like 1, 2, and 3, and 4.
Yeah, because when they first came out, it was special for people that like sim racers. You know what I'm saying? The Gran Turismo 1 got a 96 on Metacritic.
Yeah, see, that's. I mean, I never played it, so I can't say it's one of the.
3 got a
ever.
95. 2 got a 93. So Turismo, when it comes down to Turismo or Motorsport, Turismo is the bigger game as far as Metacritic goes. But the last couple of Gran Turismos, they kind of fell short, like 5 and 6, and the prologue, Gran Turismo 5 prologue, and even Sport fell way down. So this one, people are hyped for 7 because it's a return to form.
Yeah, plus Sony also started just making more games than just like Xbox. All Xbox really has is like Forza and Halo and Gears.
Did anybody did y'all get it? Y'all get it?
Yes.
I'm not into racing games, no.
The only racing game that I might that I like are like really arcadey ones, like even more so than Forza Horizon. Because in racing games, yeah, stuff like that, or like Need for Speed, but Need for Speed has been trash. So, but Criterion is coming back to make it this year, supposedly, which is good. Ghost Gaming, I don't really think they know what they're doing. But the thing is with racing games is like a couple players will be way up at the front, everybody else will be way back, and there's just no way you can catch up, and it's just boring.
As far as what?
Racing games, like you'll have a few players that are really good up at the front, and then a lot of people are way back, and there's just like no way you can catch up, and it's just boring.
Oh, okay, I got you. That's your fault if you at the back.
I was saying,
yeah, I guess, but I'd rather just have something where you can like onrush, where you just like smashing cars, and it's not even really a race.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
It's more.
Shout out to King Prel. He said they dropped the NYC mandate Batman movie. Here I come. All right. Then we got another one from King Prel. He said I'm at the end of Horizon Forbidden West. This game is an 8 or 9. Yeah, I agree with that. It's about like an 8. It's a good game. It's worth playing. I mean, you got a PS5, definitely. Shout out to the Hawk. He said the developers are forcing you to think about your actions. That is the reason why that older games were harder. Right. I mean, good. You gotta. Yeah,
there's still like when you're in one of those boss battles and you have to do like death blows, like you have to do a couple death blows, then you are definitely feeling the pressure when it's either you or the enemy that's about to die. Mm-hmm. Especially when not every attempt you are going to get to, you could die, you could barely even make any progress and die. Like that happens a lot. Most of the time, like you don't bring the enemy to near death. So those runs where you almost win are not going to happen that often.
So as far as GT7 goes, I got some things to say about it. People wanted my impressions on the game. I have been playing it. I put a nice amount of hours into it so far. Been clearing out my menus and shit. I think I cleared about like 16, 17 menus, and I'm about to get my A license and all that. So let's talk about the visuals, right? So the GT7 visuals are sometimes for me, right? Like at times it looks really good, but then at times it's like, what the fuck? Like I don't know how to explain this shit. Like I do think that it was held back by PS4. I do think it could look better. They could have did better. You know what I'm saying? We already know that the environments and shit like that ain't the best. The lighting is really good on the game. The lighting is very good on the game. And so is the ray tracing when you are in the garage and shit like that, and you look at stuff like that, or doing photo mode or scapes or whatever. But the graphics are leaves a lot to be desired. They definitely leave a lot to be desired. I just think when it comes to this game, they just didn't care about the environments as such. And then listen, this is the thing, people. This is what people got to understand. when it comes to Horizon, right? When it comes to Forza Horizon, you interact with the environments most of the fucking game. I mean, that's part of the game. Off-road, on track, you all over the place. It's open world racer. So the environments have to look decent. I don't think when it comes to the developers of GT, I don't think they put a lot into the environments because that's something you're not really supposed to be paying attention to, right? You're not supposed to be looking at trees that's way off in the fucking distance that ain't got nothing to do with the fucking race. You know what I'm saying? I never even did no shit like that. Like, who even zooms in on a tree out in the fucking distance somewhere that I'm not even gonna be paying attention to when I'm racing? You know what I'm saying? So yes, them fucking that's what happens when you got areas where that's not supposed to be under a microscope. They tend to not do much with it. Same thing that happened with like Spider-Man with the boat people. You remember how they look? You know what I mean? Because the devs never expected anybody to swing out to the middle of the fucking water because it ain't nothing out there. It ain't no reason for you to be out there. So the boat people look fucking horrible, right? But it didn't affect the game because they're not a part of the game. And it's the same thing with the people on fucking Gran Turismo. They look horrible. They was horrible on Forza. They was like cut out cardboards and shit like that. Motorsport. You know what I'm saying? They don't really focus on shit that we're not going to have our eyes on for most of the fucking race. You know what I mean? They're going to make sure that their car is right. They're going to make sure the physics is right. They're going to make sure the weather and shit like that. But GT7 definitely leaves a lot to be desired. Like I said, at times, there's times where it looks drop dead gorgeous, but then there's times where it's like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell is this? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's back and forth for me. I just think that they definitely could do better, and hopefully they do better when it's this fucking PS4 shit, man. This cross-gen bullshit. I'm so tired of it, dog. Like, I wish they just stop it. I mean, I just wish they stopped making games for really fucking last gen.
In that presentation, I thought like it looked really good, or I thought you were really impressed with it in that state of play.
Because it looks like there's time like when you're watching the replays and when you're in scapes and shit like that, it's much different than when you're actually playing the game. You know what I'm saying? When you're actually in gameplay, the level of quality is not the same as when you're in scapes or when you're looking at the replay and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way the camera be set up, like during the replays. Like sometimes during the replays, you can take a screenshot and that shit'll look damn near like real life. You know what I'm saying? But then there's times where when you're playing the actual game and it doesn't look that great. It's like it's some weird shit going on. I don't know what type of shit they doing over there, but
yeah,
the graphics the cars are great. The cars are great and all that shit, but I'm just saying it is times where it just doesn't look that great. I mean, there is times. And then a lot of times, too, people got to understand how to set up that camera, too, because I don't know if people notice, but the default camera, it makes the car look like it's stuck to the camera or some shit like that, where it's like it just stays in the middle of the screen. I don't know if people but you got to go into the options, and then you go down to the camera view or some shit, and you got to turn. I forget exactly. I would have to look at it, but you got to turn it's something that you got to turn.
You think that's why they didn't show the third person camera in the state of play? A lot of people were complaining about that.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely looks a lot better in the car. But yeah, people got to set up that camera right where they don't get that funny look when you're using third person view and it just looked like the fucking car is stuck to the middle of the screen and it moves with the camera and some shit like that.
Yeah, the camera doesn't have any kind of natural like movement or anything.
You gotta go into options and fix that where it makes the car move individually from the camera and shit like that is what I'm trying to say. It just looks weird. I had that problem with GT Sport where because at first I didn't know why it was like that. I'm like, yo, what is up with this fucking camera? Like, why does the car look like that? Why does the car look like it's stuck to the middle of the screen? Like, and then I had to look it up, and you got to go in and tweak some settings and shit where it makes the car move individually from like the fucking camera or the middle of the screen or whatever like that. It's a weird look. Y'all probably noticed it watching certain people play it and shit. You can see it and probably don't know why it looked like that, but that's why. Anyway, you can fix that.
I don't like it when the default setting is not like the setting you would want to use. Like there's times where like you'll be playing the game for a while and not realize that like Sekiro, like HDR was off the whole time. I guess I didn't have an HDR TV when I was playing it initially, but yeah, I don't like it when there's important settings that you would want to use and they're not on by default.
You can definitely. It's that the game is definitely situational when it comes to like it looking gorgeous. There's times where it does not look that great. It looks like you know what I mean? And then there's time where it looks drop dead fucking gorgeous and shit. It's definitely like situational and shit. You know what I mean? The environment too is like not the best. But like I said, when it comes to like shit off in the distance, like ain't nobody zooming in on no fucking trees, fucking 100 feet outside of the track and all that. But as far as like the track goes and everything that has to do with in your eyesight, it's not the best. I just think they really just focus on the racing for real. I think they don't really give a fuck about nothing else. The only thing they trying to make sure is tight is the racing, the physics, the weather, and all of that shit. The cars, to make sure the cars look, you know what I mean?
Right. What about the music? Gorgeous. You were wondering if you could play like some Biggie or something. No, you can't put your own music on it?
Nah, I just put on Spotify.
Okay.
Yeah, just put on Spotify. It's definitely situational, man. It's definitely situation. Like I said, at times it just looks amazing. And then at times, I definitely feel like it's a PS4 game. I feel like it's a PS4 game and it was, right? This is a PS4 game. This is a PS4 game that has a fucking PS5 version.
Right.
Like that's the best way to like really put it. It's a PS4 game that has a PS5 version and shit. Like that's exactly what the fuck it is, dog. This wasn't built from the ground up on PS5. Absolutely not. Absolutely.
I mean, like not. Forza Horizon 5 is basically an Xbox One game.
It is.
Yeah, pretty much.
It is.
Pretty much.
It is.
All these games are last gen games.
All these games are
for sure. 5 don't blow 4 out of the water, for sure. For sure.
Yeah. Speaking of next gen, really quick, the Resident Evil's games got announced for PS5.
Whoa. Slow your roll, Jeremy. Fuck is you doing, dog? Fall back.
No, shout out to the Hawk about him, but okay.
Shout out to the Hawk. We ain't get there yet. Shout out to the Hawk. He said the developers are forcing you to think about your actions. That is the reason why I read that already. All right.
Okay, I didn't realize that Resident Evil was actually on one of the topics.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't read it. Okay, never mind.
Shout out to Nightfall. He said, I don't think modern gamers know a truly hard game.
I mean, what is the pride in playing these old 8-bit games where you have to restart the whole game?
It's like the NBA, man. It's like the 80 players or the 80
It ain't
players.
No pride. It's just... The shit y'all call hard nowadays ain't really hard. It's just tedious, dog, for the most part, for real. You know what I'm saying?
Cheap.
Yeah. I feel like if those true hard games are so great, then they would still sell them, then they would still be making it. They would not have changed it to like the way it is now. If people actually
evolve
now, they would have.
It's more mainstream.
Kept playing.
I was watching some Elden Ring. This motherfucker listen, man, this big ass enemy sword went completely through solid matter, dog. Like that shit is bullshit. And hit a dude and killed him. Completely went through solid matter. Like that shit is not hard. That shit is cheap. You know what I'm saying? They should have to deal with the same. When you play Souls, if you go try to hit a wall, your fucking sword will bounce off the fucking wall. But the enemy sword or weapon can go straight through the wall and still make contact with you. That's some bullshit.
Yeah, they don't. From Software doesn't have like really that much physics in the environment.
No, it's physical when it comes to you.
Yeah.
Go get on Souls game and hit a wall and see what happens to your fucking sword or weapon, whatever weapon you use. This shit gonna bounce off the wall. I mean, but with the enemy, that shit can pass straight through solid matter.
Have you been playing it?
I ain't playing that shit.
The hitboxes for FromSoft games are weird too.
They are.
Like
definitely.
You clearly dodge something, and then it's like I remember Kid Smooth was playing Sekiro, and that golem that guy wrestling guy who was doing all the wrestling moves on him, he was facing the other way, and he still grabbed Smooth. And I was like,
that's definitely
terrible.
Yo, hey, how much time you put into Forza?
Which one?
The last one.
5?
Yeah.
I don't know, 15. I want to say.
See, I didn't even really play 4, and I got bored of 5. After I did all the showcase events, like I was out.
I got bored of 5 because I was bored of 4. I was playing 4 right before 5 came out, and I was bored of 4. So going to 5, it didn't give me a new feeling. It didn't give me a feeling like I was playing a new game. I felt like I was just playing the same shit.
GT.
I wish they would have done something, like, I don't know, something different with it.
I don't know, man. It just felt like I was playing the same shit. I got 16 hours in 5. I think I had around 30 and 4. I always get bored of Horizon though. This ain't nothing new though. Like, I always get bored of Horizon after a while and shit. Horizon always gets boring and shit. After about like, I had 30 hours in 4 before I got bored of that. You know what I'm saying? So I was bored of fucking 4. So when 5 came out, it's so similar that it felt like I was playing the same fucking game, yo. And the graphics wasn't nothing better. To be honest with you, like, I'm just tired of all these cross-gen games, man. I'm ready to fucking move on. I'm sick of these cross-gen games, yo.
Xbox moving on.
Oh, good. I hope so. I hope they make something decent. Hope they make something worth playing.
Look like. That's what it looks
Hopefully
like,
Starfield look like something.
Right, it is.
I mean, that's still a Bethesda game, so it's
Yeah,
gonna
that's
look
what I'm
like
saying.
Just y'all wait.
I hope we can look at Starfield this year or something, man.
Keep that same energy. Y'all doubt us.
We
ain't got nothing to be. We ain't got nothing to be fucking. We ain't got nothing to change that. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think
Confidence
is going to be the biggest challenger to Elden Ring at the Game Awards?
God of War.
God of War Ragnarok.
God of War.
God
Think
of
Starfield is going to be a contender?
Yes,
I think Starfield is going to be too buggy.
I think Starfield getting delayed.
Yeah, I think so too.
Y'all keep it up. Keep it up.
That shit going to next year somewhere, dog.
Keep that same energy.
Oh, no, that's right. If it releases in December, it doesn't make the award show.
No,
Right?
it releases
November.
No. If it gets delayed into December, I'm
You
saying.
ain't gonna get delayed.
Nah, I doubt it'll get delayed a month. But I mean, it could happen. It's possible.
Yeah, I mean,
Coming out in
COVID
November,
and all
boy.
that.
But it can miss the Game Awards if it don't come out on time.
Why are you so defensive over Starfield? We haven't even seen anything.
It's faith in the studio, sir.
It's what? It's faith in who?
The
Faith in
studio
the
that did
studio.
Fallout
Yes, sir.
76.
They didn't do 76. Y'all keep
Yo,
saying
what is it with this Fallout 76 in that
Right.
one game? Just because it's recent is the definitive
Thank you.
Fallout 4 wasn't polished either. though.
analysis of the studio.
Hold on,
I
Fallout
mean,
4
Bethesda
wasn't
fans wasn't too hyped and thrilled about Fallout 4 either.
Yeah, but they wouldn't.
I mean,
It's
it
still
reviewed
sold
well,
with.
and it's very successful. Like, it
Thank you.
broke a lot of records. It was like,
Yeah, I mean,
it had,
Fallout
like,
4 did what it did because of New Vegas, but a lot of people didn't like Fallout 4.
What?
Yeah, I prefer
Like, it was
Fallout 3
mediocre
over
to a lot of
40
people
day.
that love New Vegas and 3.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of people think I've seen people put thousands of hours in 4, and I don't know. I don't think it's a bad
In
game.
Vegas, they put thousands.
No, they
hours.
didn't say that it was a bad game. They just
was
said
just
that it wasn't
good.
as good as
Yeah.
what they were used to.
The side quest.
Yeah, but that doesn't disqualify Bethesda though. Like,
The
you know what I mean?
trajectory has been going down, not up.
Not that studio.
Jeremy, you understand that?
Not that studio.
This is a
though,
new IP though. This is a fresh start, and
It's been going down.
I'm
not
hearing
up.
that this Starfield isn't even necessarily going to be like Skyrim in space. Like, it could.
No,
be
but you
got
got
to
to understand that you can understand people criticisms when the trajectory has been going down, not up.
You talking about the Bethesda brand though? That
Period.
studio has not.
Period.
No, that studio has never been straight.
No, they
That was
haven't.
anything.
What ranked higher than Skyrim?
I put Oblivion over Skyrim.
No. What I'm talking about?
Since Skyrim.
Since Skyrim.
Skyrim was the peak, right?
Right.
In the last 10 years or whatever. So since then, what has matched it or went higher? Nothing. It's been going down.
No, you right about Fallout 4, but it's still up there as far as
All right,
quality.
that's all we need to hear.
Still
That's all
like
we need to hear.
Fallout
So
4.
it is in decline then.
No, but it's been declining. That's all people saying. Like, y'all putting a lot of stock into this as if they've been just knocking it out the park for every fucking game they've been putting out, and that has not been the case.
Man, shooting.
So then there's been a decline, but part of that decline in 76 isn't even the main team.
Right.
Fallout 4 is also a decline too, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no.
It's a slight. It may be a slight decline from the.
Yo, who got all that
360
background noise, man? Who was that in the background, yo?
Capri Shorts right there. I don't know his name.
Go ahead.
But 76. I mean, Fallout 4. It may have been a slight decline, but it's not invalidating Bethesda.
Slight to who? What do you mean slight?
Fallout 4, like, it didn't have the overwhelming acclaim of like 3 and New Vegas, but it still didn't like invalidate in Bethesda. And as far as 76, that doesn't really either, because that's not Bethesda's main team. So there's nothing to indicate that Starfield is going to fail.
Who said fail?
Who said fail?
Or
who said that?
Fail or meet expectations.
Right.
People got a lot of stock in the Starfield and they ain't seen shit.
Yeah.
And people discredit it and they haven't seen anything.
Right. Y'all ain't seen Wolverine
because people are judging it off of their last work, right? So that's what people are judging. It's the same thing with Wolverine. People are excited for Wolverine because of what they did with all the games that they've been working on. They haven't been missing.
It's still a lot.
See what I'm saying? They don't have no misses right now.
Yeah.
They on a winning streak right now. They killing it right now. So people are excited for Wolverine. And if them games have been bullshit, nobody would have been excited for Wolverine. Just like when Guardians of the Galaxy got announced. Nobody was really excited for that because they fucked up Avengers.
So let me say this. So if Last of Us 3 get announced, should people be excited?
See, that's what I was just about to say, because you've been talking.
Hold on.
You've been talking like you've been looking forward to The Last of Us Part 3, or like, oh, the next one could be great. So then how come Naughty Dog?
Who been talking like that?
Because anytime you bring up
Jeremy,
he was talking like that.
You start saying how, oh, the next one should be great. Like, you're looking forward to the next Last of Us.
Part 8.
I never heard anyone say that.
I never heard that.
I didn't say that.
No, you said like the next one should be great, or the next one, hopefully they'll do better in the next one. Like, you're looking forward to The Last of Us.
I just said hopefully they'll do better. That's it. Just like I said,
decline.
hopefully, and I also said hopefully Starfield will be good too. I'm hoping that's good too, so I want to play it.
Yeah, but you're also including a lot of doubt. But I haven't heard any kind of doubt in Naughty Dog.
I don't like their games, motherfucker. What the fuck are you talking about? Naughty Dog has made games that I like. But
so we're talking about
not.
just.
What are you talking about?
But you're not talking about just your style of games. You're talking about objectively putting down Starfield based on Bethesda's recent work.
Because I don't like their games. So I'm hoping that it's good, because the more good games, the better. So I'm hoping that it's good and I can actually get into it. But right now I am doubtful, because I don't like their games.
And are you doubtful that the next Last of Us will be good because you didn't like the story?
I don't like the
2.
Story. Everything else was fantastic.
But the story is a big part of it, Hard8. The story is a big part of it.
All they got to do,
the gameplay is what matters.
The story matters. Everything matters, right?
Yes.
The story can very well be good in the next Last of Us, but do I know that, right? Do I got confidence in that? No. Everything else with The Last of Us was fantastic.
Okay. Right. But
top of the class.
But you are doubting how good Part 3 is going to be
story.
Because
yes,
you are.
Yes,
okay.
Story. Yes.
All right.
Okay.
I just want to make that clear. Okay. So as of right now, until you see anything further, you are doubting how good Part 3 is going to be.
No.
Part 3.
Story.
Yeah, the story. As far as the
story. Listen, Jeremy.
I mean, the story is a huge part of that game.
Yeah, but it's not the only part of the game.
It's not the only part of the game.
It's an important part. It's a big part.
It's important to me when it comes to these games.
He said it was all equal in his mind, so
it's all. I want everything to be great, not just one or the other. You know what I mean? I like all my shit. I like my favorite games. They do everything right. Gameplay, story, graphics, everything is great in my favorite games. But I'm doubting Starfield because, for one, I don't like Bethesda games. Bethesda games. You know what I'm saying? So I am doubting this. If it's anything like their previous games, it's probably going to be ass. But I'm hoping it's not. Because if it ain't, then that's more games for me to play. You feel me?
Yeah.
Okay.
But when people run around hyping up something that they never seen, now you got to look at it like, well, why are you so confident when they have been going they have been declining, they haven't been going up, they've been going down. Why do you think they was for sale to begin with? All they shipment struggling. Everything over there has been struggling.
Besides Doom.
Right. That's why I say like the brand overall.
Besides Doom.
Yeah,
they dropping a whole lot of games over there, yo.
Yep. The brand overall, you was right about. I was just saying like this studio is still great, you know. That made
everything over there has been going down. So we don't. I mean, so for people to be like talking about Starfield and y'all ain't even seen shit, it's just crazy.
I hope they drop something soon. I'm interested to see what the game got.
For real, we need to see something like, God damn.
It's coming. It's coming. Y'all wait. It's coming.
I hope so.
It's one of the reasons I got an Xbox, so I hope it's
June.
Yeah.
Hopefully June E3 son, man. I got it. If not, I'm assuming it's just delayed.
It gotta be something. It gotta definitely be something by June.
They already announced they're gonna show it, so it's coming.
It gotta be something by June.
They show us a GIF. They're gonna show us a GIF.
JPEG.
Wallpaper.
Now they gotta show some gameplay by June. Fuck that. E3 this year? They're gonna have something, right?
I think they
already
gonna try a
announced.
streaming thing.
Yeah, they're gonna do the streaming thing again.
This is going to be the most overhyped game for the year.
Nah, I think Elden Ring already took.
I think Elden Ring is. I'm going to play that game. I'm going to give it a fair shot, though. I'll give it a fair shot. I don't think it looks any good, but I'll give it a fair shot.
E3 definitely. I mean, Elden Ring definitely the most overrated game of the fucking year by far. Ain't nobody catching that. That shit is ridiculous. I seen some developers. They said developers was hating on Elden Ring and shit.
Yeah, the quest designer for Horizon.
I'd be salty too. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Dog, that shit got a 97, man. I think people that shit still don't sink in on how high that score is, yo.
That's like
think
top
about this,
1%.
You imagine putting all your effort into making everything great in your game, and then games like Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, and Elden Ring score 97s. Like, think about that.
Yeah,
I'd be salty as hell.
That pisses me off too.
I'd be salty every day.
I mean, all those games are scored on a whole different set of standards.
Yeah,
standards
don't matter.
Nintendo has always scored on a different set of standards. They always
it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. But that's just the reason for it.
Yeah.
I pray that Horizon
it's not going to outsell. I don't think it's going to outsell Elden Ring. Maybe, I don't know.
No.
Elden Ring.
Horizon is going to outsell Elden Ring.
You think?
I don't think so.
Elden Ring is a multi-platform,
multi-platform,
so you can't even fucking. It's not even a fair comparison.
It's doing crazy numbers on Steam, Xbox probably too.
Yeah, it's like the biggest. It's like the biggest
course,
game that's not
PlayStation.
FIFA or Call of Duty since Red Dead 2.
The majority of the sales are probably going to be on
but it's
PlayStation.
not going to
Pokemon,
sell
too.
as much as Red Dead.
And Horizon is mid.
What?
It's not. That thing. It's not mid. It's not mid.
Did you play that?
Horizon 1 is mid, but I don't know.
Yeah,
about
35
two.
hours.
First one, yeah, but the second one, nah.
You guys think God of War Ragnarok is gonna score higher than the first game?
No,
It
it's not.
should. It should, but I don't
Not
know.
even. Not a chance. I'll put money
Why?
on that one.
I think
Why?
it'll be either the same or less. Like
Because the climate of the industry has changed.
Because of the reviewers.
The shit that's going on nowadays, man,
that's
God
what I'm
of War fucking around get a 90, an 85 or some shit.
Oh man, imagine.
No, I don't know. I think it. I don't know, man.
What's it at now?
You think it could get a 95 or higher, basically?
No way, 92.
Nah, the reviewers going to crab or
See,
something.
like, bro, like, what's
There's-
crazy is how is a game like Elden Ring better than a game like God of War when it comes to combat? Like, bro, nah. I remember I was in an argument actually on Twitter talking about that shit. People say
God of War
Elden Ring
got a
combat-
94. The first one got a 94. But PS4 got a 94.
93 or lower.
I
Guaranteed.
say 92. 92.
I mean, no, people love God of War, yo. They love this God of War, dog.
They love the God of War.
It's a
They love this
powerful
God of War, yo.
franchise.
I think this God of War can definitely get a 97. Yo,
I don't
Elden
think
Ring
so.
got a fucking 97. God of War can definitely got
They're
a
not
chance.
graded on the same scale, eh?
Yeah, ain't no way. I don't see
Yeah.
that
But people
happening.
love
story,
God of War, though.
'cause the
They
story-
love
It would
this
be like-
God of War.
The
It would have to be
story, because that's what, like, dude, people love the story. If the story's not to their liking, they might just. stop
Hasn't
pushing that.
every
Elden Ring got
Santa
no story,
Monica
so they
hasn't
don't
every
worry about
Santa
that.
Monica game gotten into the 90s?
Most of them, yeah, all 3 God of Wars, the big ones.
Except all the main ones.
Besides Ascension, sadly
And
Ascension,
the PSP ones.
They're going to
Didn't
need
they
God
have
of
a
War
game
first.
before
It's
God
time
of
to
War?
review the game.
All the ones that were done by Santa Monica, the main team, they all got in the 90s.
Didn't they have franchise before God of War?
Nah,
I'm quite. Did they?
I thought they had something that wasn't that successful.
I'm quite sure. Sure.
Might have been back like before I was born or some shit.
Yo, hey, let me know when you're ready for the smoke, man.
I'm ready for the smoke. What's up?
What's up, man? I saw the super chat earlier.
Yeah, what's up? Oh, that was you that sent it?
Yeah.
What you got?
All right, man. So it's a few things on there, man.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's do it. All right. I'm gonna go with something recent. Like, you kind of seem to be defending a lot of PlayStation games lately.
Like what?
Like Horizon, Sifu. Those
I defended
games.
Sifu? In which way?
Now GT.
In which
as
way?
far as just playing it and saying it's good, you've been on the positive side of it.
Wait.
What you want me to do? You want me to be negative?
No. I don't want you to be negative.
Okay.
But like, you seem to be nitpicky in the past with other games. Like, hey,
I'm
say
nitpicky
Elden
with
Ring.
everything. I'm nitpicky with everything.
Okay. We ain't really saying that though.
Okay, make the points. Which we talking about exactly? What we speaking on?
We'll just go to one. Okay.
Okay, let's go. Go to all of them. Let's go to all of them.
I'm gonna just
whatever problem you got. Let's go.
All right, Horizon. There's a lot of folks have been pointing out all the bugs and everything they found, sharing the videos. What's it called? Aloy going through the ground and all kinds.
Never happened to me. What you want me to do?
If you seen it though, you seen the videos though, right?
Of course.
Now, those bugs that are reported in, like, say, an Xbox game, have you seen them when you play like Halo Infinite? Had you seen some bugs?
When I play Halo Infinite, no, I didn't. I haven't played it yet. The story? Or are we talking about multiplayer?
The story.
I haven't played the story.
Okay, so the multiplayer.
The multiplayer, not nothing off the top of my head I can think of. I done forgot all about that game, but not nothing off the top of my head.
Okay, but
what are you saying? Did I say there was no bugs? Did I say there was no bugs in Horizon or something?
Well, you weren't addressing them. You weren't saying anything about it.
What you want me to? If I didn't, why the fuck I'm speaking for somebody else?
I mean, if it's been out there and said, "Hey, these are bugs," that
I gave my complaints about Horizon last week. I gave my complaint.
The water joint, yeah.
Okay.
I complained about Horizon already, and I made videos complaining about Horizon just this week. You follow me on Twitter, sir?
Yeah.
You ain't see that, huh?
I've been seeing you giving Xbox head.
You didn't see me. You didn't see me complaining about Horizon this week.
Nah, I didn't see that.
Yeah,
okay, I bet you didn't.
I
bet you didn't.
I didn't see that one.
It's there.
I ain't saying you didn't.
It's there. No, I know you can't say I didn't because it's there right now. You can go look.
I bet I'm gonna go fast.
Just this week, I was making video. I made a video, put it on Twitter, complaining about some shit that was going on with Horizon. And then last podcast, I put up my negatives about Horizon. You act like I was sitting here saying Horizon is the most amazing game ever, or some shit. What else you got, sir?
I'm finna pull up your Twitter. I got a lot.
Yeah, go ahead. But what else you got? Are you doing that? What else you got?
I'm taking you to court on this one. Get ready.
Yeah, okay. What else you got?
So we 0-2 right now, or what are we?
We waiting. What else you got, sir?
just to get the score right.
All right, man. What's going on with the now? I'm gonna just go in general. What you known for? You the truth, right?
Yes, absolutely. We already know this. This is established.
And you don't like fanboys, right? You don't like corporate slaves.
No.
I see you sharing a lot of corporate slave propaganda.
I hate Xbox more. I hate Xbox more.
No, you the corporate slaves in general, though. You was already.
I hate Xbox more. I already said this. This has been established. This ain't no mystery. This ain't Scooby-Doo. I hate Xbox more.
The ponies do exactly what the Xbox.
Oh,
and they give. No, they don't. No, they don't. No. And you don't never see me. First of all, if you see what you see. Nothing you see me retweeting is like some lies or made up shit.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That Red Dragon dude, he say a lot of lies.
No, what he say was a lie? Go ahead, point it out. What he say was a lie? What did I retweet from him that was a lie or misinformation? I'll wait.
Okay. This recently. You just shared.
Okay, what did he say?
He said, if you can unlock all the items in game and the unlocking process is fair, then I have no issues with microtransaction prices. My problem is when you can't unlock the items and are forced to buy if you want it.
right?
What are you talking about?
That's
Nvidia?
Yep.
That's an opinion.
So we talking about well, I guess
That's not
but,
a lie.
It's
That's
been
not a lie.
criticized in
First of all-
Xbox games.
First of all, you've never heard me complaining about microtransactions. I was one of the people that was playing and loving Star Wars Battlefront 2 when everybody kept getting on me about playing that when they had those fucking
Microtransactions, loot boxes.
Y'all remember everything that went down with Star Wars Battlefront 2. I was one of the ones still like, I love the game. I play it. I don't give a fuck about no microtransactions. I never do. But if you're going to spread misinformation and lie and shit like that, that's where the issue coming at. You never hear me talking about microtransactions or condemning the game for microtransactions unless it's on some complete bullshit where you cannot just earn it in the game. If you want to take the easy way out, then that's fine. Because we're going to talk about the microtransactions too with GT and how you fucking X-bots are trying to spin the shit.
Yeah,
Everything that they first of all, you can unlock everything you want in the game. All you got to do is play the fucking game. And the microtransactions on GT encourages you to play the game. They really don't want you to take the easy way out. They really want you to play their game. That's why it costs so much. If you want to be lazy and not play the game, then they're going to make you pay for them fucking a car you want or whatever the case may be. They're going to make you pay healthy for it too. You don't have to. You don't have to. That's the thing. You do not have to. Like Halo Infinite, you had to pay for shit if you wanted certain cosmetics. You had to pay. You could not get it just by playing the game. GT, you can get it by playing the game. But it's like, oh, you motherfuckers want to be lazy and don't want to play the game? Okay, well, here you go. Pay that price. There's a difference, sir.
Okay.
What else you got? I'm waiting.
I'm going to get back on the corporate players for a second.
Okay, let's go somewhere else.
Why do you have so much hatred for the Xbox over?
Because y'all liars and y'all spread misinformation.
The ponies lie too. We just had this. I sent you the whole thing about the fake article, death threat article.
Which article?
Wait, what?
Fake death threat article that ponies had made.
Phil Spencer.
With threatening Phil Spencer.
I said something about that. You missed that too?
You did? No, I seen you say something about that. But you can no longer say that Xbox the only ones who do that shit.
Listen. When it comes down to it, all corporate slaves are pieces of shit. That's why I don't like none of y'all. Right. But Xbots are the worst. They lie and lie and lie constantly. You got to understand this, right? This is why I say you don't want to deal with reality. You got to understand. Sony corporate slaves don't have to do all of that right now because they are in the winning seat. That's not to say that they're not. They won't do it. They will. If they had to. Xbox have to lie and spread misinformation because the system is a lose. I've been losers for 20 years. Y'all desperate.
What about the narratives that ponies always bring up about Xbox? Like, organic. They were constantly talking about organic. Then
what
they
you mean?
kept saying, as far as Xbox buying studios, right? They kept using organic.
I mean, what are we saying? What
that's a lie because PlayStation do the same thing. If we're just going to say organic, they've been doing it.
No. Most of their things have been more organic than Xbox's have.
They bought Insomniac.
House
they bought Naughty Dog. They bought
Insomniac.
Hold on. Let him go. Because he's trying to prove a point. I mean, I like this. I mean, you taking L's as usual, but yeah. I don't know why y'all think y'all can fuck with me when it comes to this shit. I'm tight. I'm on point. I'm seasoned, nigga. I've been around. I'm seasoned. I ain't just start gaming last week.
I think I'm providing a good challenge.
Y'all niggas want me to be a corporate slave. I'm not. I don't give a fuck about none of these companies, dog. All I want is good games. I just hate liars, hypocrites, and fucking people that spread misinformation.
Wait, Rockstar? Rockstar? No. Aren't you a fanboy Rockstar? At least you're a fanboy Rockstar.
I don't give a fuck about Rockstar. Just make a good game. I am a fanboy, though.
Yeah.
Not a corporate slave. There's a difference.
So Savage, man, you never.
Rockstar can't do what they want to me, and I'm just going to accept it, motherfucker. Like that's the difference. You can be a fan of shit. You can be a fan. It's okay to be a fan, but when you start turning a blind eye and just straight lying and spread misinformation to protect that brand, that's where the problem comes in. That I don't do that for none of these brands. For none of them. I'm a fan of Rockstar. I'm a fan of gaming. I just want good games, dog. But I'm not going to. Do you hear me defending Rockstar for them to be still milking GTA 5?
But you're gonna buy the PS5 game though. You're supporting it though.
You're supporting
so
bad behavior.
Everyone is.
No, because I can't get it on PC. Fuck you want me to do? I want to play with ray tracing. I mean, you can do that. You can mod it and all that, but I don't feel like all that. I want I want it natively implemented. If they was bringing the shit to PC, then it would be, you know what I mean? This a no-brainer. But I want to play with ray tracing and a native HDR and all that shit. That's one of my favorite games of all time. I've been itching to play GTA 5 again. They're giving me a reason. And GTA 6, listen, GTA 6 is in development. Like, it's going, like, y'all act like that it's going to be some type of stand-up, some type of boycott or some shit, and I'm going against the boycott. No. All y'all niggas going, if you never played GTA 5 in 60 frames, you're going to buy that shit too. You want to play that shit in 60 frames. Stop sitting here fronting. If you like that game, and you never played it in 60, you going to get it. You capping for yourself. You going to get it, especially if the price is right.
What's your favorite Rockstar game besides GTA 5? Your second favorite?
Max Payne 3.
Max Payne 3?
Yes.
Let me ask Savage Man. Savage Man, before Xbox, how old are you, Savage Man, if you don't mind me asking?
29.
Oh, never mind then. I would say before Xbox.
Hold on. Let this man finish though. What else you got?
All right. So I was just addressing the narratives that you weren't talking about. Like, so there was one, and then the whole monopoly. They kept calling Xbox a monopoly for all the studios they buy, for the publishers. So that why you didn't get covered? You know what I'm saying, by the truth of YouTube.
What you mean get covered?
You know what I'm saying? Why you ain't talk about why they ain't get claimed?
We did talk about that shit. Where you been at? Where the hell you been at, dog?
Xbox get a whole segment on the show.
This nigga lives on the rock.
No, where have you been at if you think we ain't talked about that shit?
Listen, you hadn't been. It's briefly, very briefly.
Are you serious?
Yes. We can go back and listen.
Dog, this motherfucker tripping.
We were there.
Bro. Xbox, when it's come to clown Xbox or Xbox over, it get a whole segment. PlayStation, do some dumb shit. You'll probably glance over it. You do.
Dog, give us examples. You're not giving us no examples.
I just gave you those two right there.
You clearly don't watch.
Okay, all right, hold on. How about them crying because they Horizon didn't get a 90 or above? How about them crying? That's some good material to clown their ass over. They've been crying and shit.
Yo, I'm gonna be real with you.
Okay, and I got another one.
I did not see nobody on complaining about it not getting a 90. I was actually kind of confused by that.
Right.
I'm like, hold on, what is they talking? Who the fuck is crying? Like, what is going on? I was kind of confused by that.
All right, they
pointed out a couple of, they pointed out that one website that's being biased.
Oh, Steve Vior.
Yeah, how you say that shit?
Steve Vior.
Yeah. And people are presenting evidence that's undeniable. So, what you want me to do, sir?
And he gave NA gave PlayStation shit for not having VRR yet. So
okay, facts. I got one that's very recent, and you can't say you didn't see this.
Okay.
When you and I remember I said the super chat to call you out, but when you was talking about like the Xbox dudes who were tagging the army or something like that, as far as something about PlayStation.
I'll be right back.
But I know I had sent the super chat and I said, did you not see the PlayStation dudes tweeting the president to stop the Activision Blizzard deal?
I think we talked about
and you
that.
said you saw it. But again, what the Xbox guys were doing basically got a whole segment. You briefly glanced over when I had brought up the PlayStation dude was tagging the president about the Activision Blizzard deal.
We did talk about that.
Yeah,
briefly.
Can I speak on
How long you want us to talk about it? How long
you gotta talk about the Xbox? Okay, had that same energy when it's some Xbox stuff.
Let me speak on that real quick. Reason why he talked a little bit more about the FBI thing, because he was dealing with Porter Rock asking about the instructions about it. And the woman about the president shit, he had an AGSLIVE, a light. And it was a section about it. I think you just don't watch the content.
I don't think this nigga don't watch either.
I don't remember that. No.
You think I felt like that was okay? That motherfuckers hitting up the president about some console wars, dog? Are you fucking crazy?
I'm gonna go back and watch. He said, and Jay, you said it's an AGS light.
It was AGS
You
Live.
think
I'm gonna go back and watch it. Now, and look,
you
if
think I'm
wrong-
co-signing that or some shit? Like you?
No, I
tripping.
don't think you co-signed. I just said I don't even think you talked about it like you did with the Xbox.
I think I did.
But listen, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go back and watch the AGS Live. If you right, I'll send a $10 super chat or something.
No, you know what it is.
Make it 100.
Just make it 100.
Nah,
Make it
it's over
100.
with. It's over with. But okay, the last thing, man. All right, last thing. You still hyped about them middle sections in that September PlayStation Showcase you were capping for? You still hyped about them all them games? You still think it's 9 games, like you were saying?
Yes.
Still.
Yeah. What the
I
fuck
ain't heard
is the
you.
problem?
I ain't heard you talking about Forspoken. It's coming out in a little bit.
It ain't come out yet.
It's not even out
What
yet.
you want me to
Coming
say
out.
about it?
It's coming out. You ain't
Why do
listening.
I gotta keep
Special.
hyping some shit that ain't even out yet?
You still talking about God of
I'm
War
back.
Ragnarok? We ain't even got a release date on that
I don't know.
Ragnarok.
That's a
though.
big
I don't know.
game.
We
Every
We ain't got no release date.
First of all, listen.
Go
God of, what you mean? I'm still talking about God of War. It comes out this year, and we
Mhm.
done seen a whole lot of gameplay of it.
And so
right?
say Forspoken too.
But what do you want me to say about Forspoken? Like I don't get you. What do you want me to? Like
What you mean? Like
what you
hyping
want me
like
to
God of
say?
War Ragnarok though. You was looking forward to it. You was picking at one of
I'm
the
still
games
looking
out.
forward to it. What are you talking about?
You ain't talking about it like God of War Ragnarok.
Because it
you
ain't
feel
nothing to
me?
talk
Like,
about.
They're not the same level.
Ain't nothing to
either.
talk about with God of War though.
Yeah, it is a
We
sequel
played
to a great game.
What?
We played.
No,
the
when we
prequel.
bring up God of War, it's a reason to bring up God of War. I mean, obviously, just now when we was talking about it, we talking about who you think going to challenge Elden Ring for Game of the Year. So God of
Right.
War is going to
No.
naturally come up.
And
Yeah, I ain't
Forspoken's a
saying
new
it
IP.
shouldn't be talked about. I'm just saying like it's a lot of hype for those PlayStation
We
games
talk
that
us-
you
we-
said on their showcase.
We talk about Starfield.
Okay, what about what's the problem with the? What are you getting at? I'm not. What
I'm
is your
just saying,
problem?
like a lot of people were saying that their showcase was trash. You was one of the ones that
That
saying,
showcase
no,
was
this
not
showcase
trash.
not-
That's impossible. Dog, they
Man.
showed Spider-Man 2, Wolverine,
CGI,
and it was a
CGI.
bunch of other games, dog. The people that say that was trash is some bullshit. And how
so
many
even
fucking
PlayStation
showcases have I said was trash?
A lot.
So don't act like I just be giving them a pass on their showcases. Don't stop this. If that shit was trash, I would say it.
Yeah, he's swinging and he missed
Are
again.
you new here or something? Like you gotta be new.
I'm not. Just because
You've been
look,
around here for
you
years, dog.
you can
know
say that somebody's new just because I just
You
see
gotta
a lot
be.
of stuff and
Because
it
the
ain't the
shit you
same
probably
energy.
saying don't make no sense,
No,
dog.
it's not
No,
the
he's not
same
new.
energy.
What do you mean? I be roasting the shit out of PlayStation games. I roasted Returnal all fucking year. Ratchet and Clank. Trash. Like what else do you
Deathloop.
want?
Deathloop. Death poop.
No, we
So,
not.
those
We
two
can
shit.
talk
Yeah,
about
dude.
The Last of Us 2. I'm not. You don't see me hyping that game and nothing like that, dog. Like what
No,
are
you
we
right.
talking about?
Yep.
I ain't saying
He
you
also
are.
roasted
I'm not
Ghost of
saying you are.
Tsushima.
Ghost of
You
Tsushima.
did?
Ghost of Trash.
Ghost
I
of
knew it.
Tsushima.
Yep.
Yeah.
What are
Right.
we doing
I'll
here,
say that.
dog?
I seen it. I seen you do that. However, you have made a statement. They're saying that PlayStation is giving you bangers. All last year they didn't give you no bangers though. Ain't no.
And I said
last
that.
Year, what was the
And
banger?
I said that.
Last year was mid.
And
What do
I
you want?
said
Right.
that.
He
Right,
said
you
Xbox
did
had a
say
better
that,
year
but
too.
you just recently said something about comparing the. It was a conversation a couple of episodes ago, and you was like, as far as giving AAA bangers, and out of your mouth, you said something about like, and PlayStation is giving me that, and it's like, but they didn't give you that last year.
They're giving it way more than fucking Xbox right now.
Neither one of them have been doing shit really since the generation started.
What are you talking about? They just had a great month in February. What are you
Just
doing?
now.
You on Twitter playing around?
It's almost 2 years into.
I mean, they had.
Just now.
Listen. They regardless of how I felt about the games, they still dropped games last year too.
And they wasn't bangers though. They weren't.
I mean,
they were good games.
bangers.
Some people feel like they were
games,
bangers.
man. Come
Some
on.
people feel like they were bangers. Some people
And
feel
some
like
people feel like Halo is one of
Some
those
people
bangers.
feel like Kenna was a banger. People feel like Returnal and Ratchet and Clank was bangers.
And
A
Halo-
lot of
and
people
Halo-
are. A lot of
y'all got
people
Halo.
really like Ratchet and Clank.
Yep. Banger.
Y'all got Halo and
Banger.
fucking Forza that niggas ain't playing no more.
Banger. See, look at you. Look at that.
shit.
Oh, hold on. Right, look what you just did right there.
What?
And the niggas ain't even
I'm
playing
telling.
no
Is
more.
that a lie?
Everybody
Y'all ain't
That's a
playing
fact,
nothing.
though.
Ain't
It's
playing
not.
that
Who's
shit.
still playing Returnal?
Am I lying?
Who's still
It's
playing
a single
Returnal?
player game.
Single player
Single
game.
player
Yeah, you
game.
can't.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Comparison.
Well, y'all
Every
know y'all
time I
can
get
move
on
that
Twitter,
But
every
it's
time I get on my
common
PlayStation, I got a message saying somebody doing something on Returnal.
All right.
Yep. I think Returner got a higher completion
Niggas
rate than
still
Halo.
playing Ratchet and Clank.
Huh?
Single player
Niggas
versus
still playing
multiplayer,
Ratchet
man.
and
Come
Clank.
on.
And Clank.
It's a single player game.
All right, hold on. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's see how many people completed Halo and compare it to how many people completed Kenna and Ratchet and Clank. Let's see the percentages. You want to do that?
Let's do it.
I'll take it, my guy.
You want to do that?
We can do it. We can do it.
He might win Kenna.
I want all them.
Somebody. I'm gonna look up the PlayStation. Somebody get the Xbox completion for Halo Infinite, single player. Yeah, get that. I'm gonna look up Kenna and Ratchet and Clank.
Let's do it.
Halo probably still at 9% or some shit like that. This shit was terrible. Let's look it up. Let me see. Where's the trophy for beating Ratchet and Clank? Let me see. Which would be the trophy? What was the end nigga name? Dr. Nefarious, right?
Yeah.
Dr. and Emperor. That would be the end? Is that the end?
Yes.
I don't know. I never beat the game.
That's the end of the game. Yeah, beating him
beating them two, right? You got to beat them two to beat the game, right? Because I don't think they got like an ending trophy. I think that's it, right? So you got for PlayStation, you got 50% beat Ratchet and Clank. 50% of the people that played it beat it.
That is a lot.
Oh, that's a lot. That's huge.
Well, it's a short game. I would assume people would probably most.
But most PlayStation games are completed to at least 50%.
Halo ain't that longer either, unless you do all that tedious shit. Go ahead.
9.98%.
Wow.
Wow.
What? The main campaign.
Oh, hell no.
Wow. Look it up yourself then. If you think he's incorrect, look it up yourself.
I can take a picture if you want.
No, I did. What?
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about I'm talking about the Xbox.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what you're saying. But I have to come for his defense on that because I mean niggas be download. It's on Game Pass.
Game Pass, yeah.
So
hold on, you had to pay for the Halo. No, the Halo story on Game Pass.
Yeah, it's on Game Pass. That's
the whole thing's on Game Pass.
Right, so what can we get to make
good?
Okay,
if it's good, they're gonna play it. It doesn't matter how much it costs.
But it should be more for Halo though, right? Because Halo is free.
It should.
I know, but
yeah,
niggas don't. You know how niggas are.
Yeah.
But still, you had to pay for Ratchet and Clank. You had to pay for Ratchet and Clank.
I definitely. And that's
let's go to Kenna. Let's go to Kenna.
No, what I'm saying, if you gotta pay for something, usually most motherfuckers gonna
play it
beat it
to get the money worth.
I mean, no, you drop. I mean, I feel you. I feel
that's
you,
all
but
reason
still. Shit get dropped, paid for or not.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas
True.
fraud, niggas
Most
fraud.
Xbox games only have like 10% complete. All of them.
Yeah, but when you like buy a game, you're more prone to want to play it and beat it because you don't want to waste your money as opposed to where it's free. You didn't really
That's
lose
the only
anything.
reason why I said it.
Yeah.
Not Xbox niggas. Don't complete shit.
All right, what's the ending joint for Kenna? What's the ending? I ain't played this bullshit.
You got to ask Jay about that one.
That dude's name.
Nah, I forget.
Okay, I think you got beat the joints on difficulties. Okay, so let me see. Yeah, you beat it right, Jay?
Yeah, but I don't remember nigga like name.
You don't remember the last?
I remember what he looked like, but I don't remember my fucking name.
All right. Fuck.
So Savage, man, you never had a PlayStation. You just gonna miss out on all PlayStation games that they drop.
No, I had a PS4. Oh, I got a PS4 still. PS4.
So people beat Halo 9%. They want their franchise fucking title 9%. But see, when I say that, you think I'm just a fanboy when I'm speaking facts here.
No, I ain't saying you a fanboy. I ain't saying you a fanboy. I'm saying you biased towards PlayStation.
How am I biased when I'm just speaking the facts?
All right, okay.
It's Corrupted Rot. That's the name.
Corrupted Rot.
Corrupted Rot God.
That's the last dude.
Yeah, that's the last boss you beat.
All right.
So what is 9% of 20 million players?
Yeah, you get. Yeah.
All right, let me see. Damn. Okay, hold on. What's his name? Corrupted Rot. What's the name of the trophy?
Give me a second.
Oh, okay. Is he the Corrupted Rot God?
Yeah, the God. Yeah.
Okay, so for PlayStation, you got 34%. Got that trophy. 34.
Is that both of them? PS4 and 5?
That's Kenna. That's PS5.
Okay. Yeah.
That's PS5 only. Now PS4, I could check that too.
Still higher than Halo.
That's PS5 only.
True.
Yeah, still higher than Halo though. Still higher than Halo. So for PS, hold on, let me just get the right. Is this the fuck? Oh, shit popping up for. All right. So for PS4, you got where is it at? You got 26% for PS4.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yep. Still low,
So-
but not bad.
Still low
Yeah.
compared to 9%.
Both of them
Still low.
outperformed.
Call a spade a spade.
Somebody might.
Yeah, what you got to say?
Call a spade though. It's still
What
low.
am I saying? What we
It's
doing?
still low. It's still low.
Wait, this
What do you
nigga
mean? It's
retarded?
still low.
20-something% is more than 9.
It's still way higher than Halo.
All right, I said that, but it's still low.
Where
It
are you
ain't
going
90.
to check this? Where are you going to check the achievements and
You can
trophies?
go on your PlayStation, sir,
I checked
or you
on
can
the
go on
Xbox.
PSN profiles,
My Series
or you
X.
can go on Xbox or whatever. All the percentages is right there for you to look at.
This nigga, like I said, encrypted.
Shout out to
website.
Omega Mint. He said, guys, the Wii U is going to have a definitive version of all your favorite games. The definitive version of all your favorite games. Hit the like button.
Shout out to Doctor.
Hit the like button.
All right.
Yeah, but what I mean, what are we doing? Like, y'all niggas don't play no games, man.
All right, I got my last piece of evidence. I like. To
Okay,
present
what
to
else you got, dog? You're just taking L's here, but go ahead, sir.
I'm not.
This
all
nigga about
right.
to go. This nigga about to go away free. Shit.
Shout out to hold on, let me finish this real
I'll
quick.
go
Shout out to
ahead.
King Prel. He said that dude is good for podcasts. Disagreement is good, absolutely, man. But I'm saying you gotta have something behind it though. You can't just be
I
disagreeing.
got something behind it.
Okay, go ahead. What's your last
All right.
thing you got?
So, a thing that you made, I give you credit for this. Like checking folks on they credentials, basically. What's your
Yes.
gamer tag, right?
Yes,
Why is it
Yes.
only directed at Xbox?
it's directed
Why not?
to everybody.
I don't
Everyone.
never
It's
hear
the
you saying these
same.
PlayStation dudes, and they come
don't
on
even
this
say what's
channel
your
a lot.
PSN.
If they
Just say,
talk, what do
"What's
you
your PSN?
mean?
What's your PSN? Change.
He
doesn't
doesn't
have
gamer
a
tag.
tag.
That's what he
What's
means.
your gamer tag? Period. It don't matter. Like what?
Oh,
Is
so
it?
you mean in Universal?
Yeah,
It's
universal.
universal, dog.
Okay.
Nobody
Gamer
gets.
tag
What are you?
first, right?
Where
Let me
have
see.
you
Hey,
been?
put your gamer tag in the chat. Say some dumb shit
Oh,
like
where
that.
have you
He already
been, my guy?
Put your
Yeah, he
gamer
already-
tag there.
I'm
Yo,
Mr.
this
Perfect
nigga's
Game
a
Boy. He
fraud.
already checked me a couple of months ago.
Yo,
Nah,
where
nigga,
have
check
you
that.
been? Yeah, he already got it. His gamer tag was suspect.
Yeah,
No,
Where
it was
have
not.
you
No,
been,
it was
sir?
not.
Yeah, you dropped a lot of games, sir. Stop
No.
this.
No.
The 1% completion
Stop
rate.
this. Stop this. We already got at you, dog.
Megan, Emmanuel looks smart. Emmanuel one looks smart.
Bro,
right
that
now.
was a good score. 70.
said
I got
Megan, man.
70K. That's a good score.
Mm-mm.
All right, so I'll drop that one. That was my mistake. That was
I
my
got over
mistake.
100K,
Mini
and the
Universal.
Xbox ain't been my main console since 2011.
Man,
Yes.
mine is still high.
And I beat all of the Xbox exclusives, sir. What you gotta say about that? I got over 100K on Xbox, and you still want to sit here and try to say I'm buying all this crazy? No, what that shows you is I play games.
I know you. I ain't gonna come at you for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel you on that one.
That's
It's
what
just
niggas
how
One
you
of my
look
favorite
on
games
Twitter.
last gen was an Xbox console exclusive.
How you been looking on Twitter, and you know what I'm saying, YouTube, you going at Xbox dudes a lot over
Because
PlayStation.
y'all give me the
dudes,
most
you know?
ammo. You gotta understand. This is what you gotta understand, corporate slaves. PlayStation dudes don't have no reason to really say crazy out of this world shit right now. Would they if PlayStation was getting destroyed like Xbox? Would they? Most likely, yes. But right now, while they are up, they don't have to make up shit like y'all do because y'all are losers right now. So y'all gotta make up and spread misinformation. PlayStation dudes don't gotta do that right now. Now, if PlayStation ever happened to be getting destroyed, they probably would do the same shit y'all Xbox are doing right now.
All right,
But they
I
don't
mean,
need to do it right now. They can just use facts for most of their argument.
They cry in other areas though. They definitely don't say outlandish shit like that, but they cry in other areas.
They not running around. No PlayStation dudes is running around talking about some PS5 was going to be more powerful than a fucking 2080 Ti, and the PS5 was going to do ray tracing better than a 2080 Ti and all this crazy shit. PlayStation dudes ain't running around saying shit like that. Only Xbox dudes said that. And y'all wonder why y'all got roasted when it turned out not to be true. You got to understand you got to look at the room. You got to read the room. The Xbox are losing, so they are the most desperate. So they are spreading the most lies and misinformation.
Okay.
Sony
Xbox-
dudes ain't got to do that right now.
They
Not
lose.
saying they won't. They would. They probably would. Corporate slaves are corporate slaves.
Right. They drawing up them narratives though. They show they're losing all of the stuff that they've said, especially last generation. It's dying right now. Xbox
mean?
has no
As far as what?
Xbox. All right, Xbox has no games.
They don't.
Live.
Y'all niggas was just crying
They do.
last week.
So there's nothing to play on their Xbox console.
You play
better-
Crossfire
I
X?
can't play shit.
You play
Oh,
Crossfire
come
X?
on, man. You know what it means.
Seriously? No,
y'all was just crying last week when Horizon came out. Motherfuckers talking about where the games at Xbox. What we got coming?
Regardless of what y'all think, Forza, Halo, these are
Dog,
games
nobody.
that you
Y'all are
Oh,
over. No,
God.
they are. Listen.
Regardless of what y'all
Niggas is
think.
over those. They are over that shit, dog.
They can be over, but it's still there to play.
9%
They have no
beat the
game.
story.
It's a lie.
9% beat the fucking story.
Savage, man, you play Crossfire X or no?
I didn't want to play that shit.
All right.
Yeah, the Xbox game right there, bro.
Xbox
Trash,
don't got
man.
no fucking games. That ain't no fucking. That ain't like niggas just making up shit. Y'all ain't got nothing.
That's a lie. Y'all keep.
Y'all don't
saying
have
that.
nothing. Y'all running around hyping up Elden Ring as if it's y'all game. Y'all got nothing.
Yo, real
No,
quick.
people hyping up Elden Ring because it's against the PlayStation.
No, you got
Right.
Xbox running around talking about some
Yeah.
damn. Nobody's talking about Horizon anymore. Elden
Right,
Ring
they're
done came
not.
out. Like,
And
shut up.
PlayStation dudes mad.
Yeah. Yeah, real quick, Phil Spencer even went out and said he hates Xbox, so I don't even know why y'all chanting.
He said he
him
ate
like
PlayStation ponies too. He was saying that in general. The motherfucker, all fanboys are bad.
Let me ask you a question. Because we got to come up with another word for PlayStation, dog. Can we come up with something new for PlayStation cocksuckers? Pony is the weakest fucking insult in the history of fucking gaming, dog. That shit is terrible. What the
pony?
fuck is the bad thing about a pony? Jay Harvey, they cute. What the fuck is the bad thing about a pony? Like, what? Like, you got Xbot, you got Wii U weirdo, Nintendo, shit like that, right? What the fuck is a pony, dog?
Because it rhymed. That's what it was.
That's the literally only reason that somebody retarded came up with that. They couldn't figure out nothing else. It literally is pony because it rhymes with Sony. What the fuck is the correlation, dog? Like, serious. We gotta come up with a new word for PlayStation dudes, dog. That's
Sony
disrespectful.
dummy.
You know what I mean? That's disrespectful. And what the fuck is a pony, dog?
So
He said
What is
dummy.
it?
He said
Because you just
dummy.
used it. What's his name again? I'm sorry, my bad. What's your
Savage
name
Man.
again? Savage.
what's up?
Gold Coast. Gold Cast, right?
Yeah.
What's a pony, dog? What's the disrespect in the word pony?
Me personally, I feel.
What does
as
that
though-
mean?
I look at it as though like the I don't know, maybe it's just a form of disrespect because a pony is looked at as a little dumbass horse or something like that. I don't know.
No, it's not. No, it's
I don't
not.
know. I'm just
Dumbass.
giving my
It's just
opinion.
a
I don't know.
Baby horse, man.
It's a baby
I don't
horse.
know, motherfucker. I
Dumbass.
gave my opinion. I don't know.
So you run around saying
Lord.
pony and don't even
Misinformation,
know
man.
what
You-
and don't
there you
even
go,
know why
straight
you saying it.
misinformation like
I mean,
Xbox,
shit,
man.
people go around Xbot. Well, does it really make sense? Xbot?
Yeah, a
Yeah,
bot.
yeah,
Yes,
bot.
yes,
How?
You a
Wow.
bot.
yes. You know what a bot is? Yes.
Yes. What? Go ahead.
Oh my
Robot.
god.
Robot.
No, you
Like
can't be
robot.
serious.
How
Oh
is
my
an
God.
Xbot? How does that make sense?
No,
No,
you
explain.
cannot be
A
serious.
robot. How?
Oh my god.
How?
Oh.
You not explaining.
He's
How?
in denial. You're in
Whatever you
denial.
doing right now, that's what it is.
See, no clear
Xbox
answer.
niggas special.
No clear answer.
But it's
Dog, we
common
gonna really
sense,
sit here and
bro.
explain to you what a bot is, dog?
No,
Are
Did
you
you see
serious?
iRobot?
I said, how
Did
does
you
it
see
make
what
sense?
iRobot? Have you
I
seen
said, how does it
iRobot?
make sense? Yes, I seen iRobot. How does it make sense?
All right, go ahead.
Just like you asked with the pony. How does a bot make sense? That's all I'm asking.
Y'all hear this,
They're
people?
programmed to do pretty much what the company wants them to do. It's
y'all
pretty
hear
much
this?
what
We
Okay,
sit here
just
explaining
ask
this
for it,
nigga
God.
what
but
the
it's
fuck
common
a bot
sense,
means.
though.
It's common
It's not
sense,
common
dog.
sense, dog.
It
You
is
say
common-
because you say
It's common
dumbass
sense.
words.
You
it's
can't
not
be
it.
for
That's
real.
why y'all questioning pony. What the fuck?
You gotta remember, he's a bot.
No,
He
it's
has
not
no
the
common
same,
sense.
dog. It's not. You just said a pony is a dumbass horse. That don't even
I
make
said,
sense.
in my opinion, I don't know because I'm agreeing with y'all on the pony thing.
So
I'm
why
just
do you
saying
use it?
correlate
Why do you
it to
use it?
Xbot, dude.
Why do you use pony when you don't even know nothing? Like it doesn't. What does it signify?
Okay,
Why do you
again,
use
it's
it?
culture. Just corporate slave.
No, that makes sense,
You're not
sir.
literally a slave of a corporation. Or they
You
got
are.
chains on your neck.
You are.
Are they
What
whipping
you
you?
mean?
Do you
They
got
are.
chains on your neck?
Dog, come
You're
on.
funny
man.
on Twitter, bro. You're
on,
funny
dog.
on Twitter.
Oh,
Dog,
we gonna do like
it's
this, really?
metaphorically, dog. It's metaphorically.
exactly.
But it
It's-
makes sense. It makes sense. What does a fucking pony mean?
What? Dog. Okay.
Let's
y'all
look
got
at the
it, man.
dictionary,
Y'all
uh,
got
A
it.
pony
Y'all
is
got
a
it.
baby horse. So how do you correlate that with PlayStation, sir? That's all I'm trying to
Again,
understand.
I didn't make the shit.
Why do you use
I
it?
told you.
Why
okay?
do you use it?
Just like every other thing in gaming, y'all say all these words and motherfuckers just use them. Don't
We
get
you
on me.
weirdo.
I didn't make this shit up.
You weirdo. That
Okay.
makes sense, right? That's self-explanatory.
Not really. Y'all just kind of made some behind Wii U.
That don't
but
make
y'all know
sense.
it's you.
We you weirdo is not self-explanatory.
It's a way to call them a weirdo.
It's
but it
not
doesn't make
self-explanatory, sir. Sir, it's not.
You weirdo.
Listen, I ain't finished high school, dog. But did you? Because that shit is crazy.
All right, y'all got it. Everything makes sense on what y'all saying.
Dog,
Okay,
it's
cool.
self-explanatory. We, you, weirdo. That's self-explanatory. X-bot, self-explanatory.
How?
Sony
God damn
Pony.
I just told you what it was.
Okay.
Sony Pony. What the fuck is that? It literally some brain dead motherfucker that came up with that shit, dog. I don't know who came up with it. Some people say Zaire or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. It's the first person I heard say it, I think, was El Presidor, I think. But it makes it's literally because it rhymes with pony. That is the only correlation.
I agreed. It was stupid. I agreed.
But yeah, you run around using that shit all day long.
Wait.
Dog. Come on. Are you really?
Shout out to Omega Man. He said, I lost everything but the cloth on my back in Xbox One.
I'm gonna head out. Hey, thanks for having me on.
All right, peace. That's some hilarious shit. I just want to know what the fuck is a pony. We gotta come up with a better word, dog.
I don't know, like Sony Droney or some shit.
Something that would make sense. Shout out to Omega Mint. He said, we believe in generations. Jim Ryan. Lion fucking Ryan, man. Shout out to Golf Style. He said, there's no disrespect because the ponies are your younglings. Eventually, they all blossom in the proud Pegasus Knights. Nation stand up.
Pegasus Nation. Shout out to Cole.
But by the way, for Halo 3, the campaign, beating the campaign on normal, about 22% unlocked that achievement.
Fuck, are we talking about Halo 3 for?
Because I'm bringing up we are comparing completion percentages.
We was talking about lately, nigga. Ain't nobody going all the way back to last generation.
Yeah,
we're talking about Halo Infinite, and we're talking about what's going on right now, sir.
We're comparing it because of how low that is in Halo Infinite, and I'm comparing it to when Halo was good.
Okay, got you. Still double with it what Halo Infinite did, and that 9%, terrible. Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said the first time I ever heard the insult pony was from Zaire. Yeah, somewhere around. So one of them niggas. I don't know. It's the dumbest fucking insult to a Sony corporate slave I ever heard. I even like the shit that fucking Baron came up with. PS4 Ryan. Like that's better than fucking pony.
This sounds stupid though. PS4 on. Like
I get it though, but it still sounds better. You still can understand what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It ain't no fucking. You're a Sony pony. What the fuck? You sound gay saying it. To be honest with you, you're a pony. Like what are you should be more insulted saying that shit than the fucking person you're trying to insult. You're a pony. Go sit down, little Richard. Get the fuck out of here. Shout out to Omega Man. He said Xbox is a great platform, makes competition good. Absolutely. We don't want Xbox to go away. Of course not. But we just need a better fucking insult for PlayStation dudes, dog. That pony shit is garbage. It's garbage, dog. I'm sorry. It is garbage.
I say it, pony, but I always go with the PlayStation packet. So
you're a Sony pony. You pony. What? Come on, stop this. Oh man. Stop this. This shit crazy. Anyway, you got anything else, Mr. Savage Man?
I think I made a compelling case.
You didn't make nothing.
Do anybody on the panel or in the chat believe?
Anybody on the panel agree with this nigga? Anybody?
No.
No.
Did he make a compelling argument?
Nah.
No. Do anybody
Swang
think
he missed?
Hold on. Go ahead. What you say?
No, I was saying, do anybody think that he's biased towards PlayStation?
No.
I'm not biased. I don't care about. I keep saying this. When you done heard me roast all of the PlayStation exclusives, how am I biased towards PlayStation? Like I give them a pass or some shit like that.
I guess you're right. I mean, I just look at it
Returnal,
way worse.
Ratchet and Clank, Ghost of Tsushima, Last of Us 2, God of War. Like, what are we doing?
I look at it in comparison.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
PlayStation can have an event. They don't announce a release date for one of their biggest games. Silence. Xbox do it. Look at this shit. They ain't no release date. Where their release date at? Stuff like that.
Man, don't nobody get no passes for that. Like, if it's time for a release date, don't nobody get no pass for that.
Y'all ain't nobody saying, "Oh, where that God of War Ragnarok?"
I remember
no one saying it.
People definitely want the release date. I said I wanted the release in the fall, but people want the release date.
Well, what is saying that? It might get delayed because we ain't got no release date yet.
We're not Starfield.
It could get delayed.
We're not doing this. Can we not?
It could get delayed.
Okay.
It could definitely get delayed. Ain't nobody immune to delay. It could definitely get delayed. And if it get delayed, then people will complain about it. But at the end of the day, you can't do shit. That's for any game. But guess what you're seeing from God of War Ragnarok? Gameplay. How about Starfield?
Okay, Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine. You have not
showed
seen gameplay. You have not seen gameplay.
Okay. We got to go back down this road.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
Spider-Man 2. Like, we got Spider-Man 1 and Miles Morales. We got 2 excellent games. So it's okay to have some faith in Spider-Man 2.
And Wolverine.
And accept that it is Starfield. Man, leave Starfield alone.
Man,
we don't know what it is.
No, man. Starfield gave you a phone background, man. That's what they do.
Man, that game gonna be great, bro. I'm telling y'all.
I hope it is great. I want to play it. I would like to play it. I got into Mass Effect. I really like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping Starfield is great.
Yeah.
I don't want the game to be trash. I hope the game is amazing. I hope it is a Game of the Year contender. And I hope it's something that I can get into. I don't want this shit to be trash, but to hype it up the way y'all are doing, no, you tripping.
The Savage Man, how many Fallout games have you beat?
I beat 3, New Vegas, and 4.
3, New Vegas, and 4. Okay.
Yeah.
And you liked every single one of them?
That's most of the new ones. So.
Yeah, I did.
Now, when it comes
Skyrim?
to...
Hold on, you beat Skyrim?
Yes, sir. It's one of my favorite games of all time. We did.
Okay, got you. All right. Makes sense why you hyping Starfield.
I'm a Bethesda fanboy.
When it comes to the trailer not showing any gameplay yet for Starfield. Okay, so I'm looking at the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim official trailer, and I believe this is the first gameplay that was shown for the game. This was put up on the Bethesda channel on February 23rd, 2011, and the game released on November 11th.
2011.
Yes.
The first trailer went up February.
Yes.
You didn't find any okay.
I don't believe
before that.
Yeah,
nothing before that.
Before that, we had that CG trailer. That's on February 23rd as well. So, wait. Yeah. So it's the CG trailer. Okay, the CG trailer was put up on December 13th, 2010. The one where they showed like the wall where it's like, like a stone wall or whatever, and it just kind of has the logo.
All right, so February 2011, they showed gameplay.
Yes.
All right, well, we passed February, and they still ain't got nothing. And they got the same release date as November of that year.
Yeah, and it's actually the exact same month and day as Skyrim.
Skyrim. Different.
Hold on one second. Shout out to Viewmaster617. He said Sony Play Slaves have a good ring to it. It doesn't roll off the tongue correctly. Sony Play Slaves. I don't like it.
How about the slave? We gotta come up with slave. How about the slave station? The slave station.
No, that don't.
That sounds terrible.
That's not pointed to the fans.
Okay.
That sounds like an attack on the console. That's not a. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We need something for the corporate slaves, because Pony is fucking garbage, dog. I'm sorry. It's garbage. It is trash. It's the worst insult in gaming history. I just don't get it. It don't make no sense. Shout out to Omega Mint Entertainment. He said Xbox Series S is stronger than the PS5. Emmanuel.
How about PS pussies?
PS pussy.
Nah.
Nah, it ain't ringing right. Shout out to Your Rage Gaming. He said, just got here. Y'all seen Batman yet?
Yeah,
Nah.
10
I ain't seen it yet. I know you don't like it, Your Rage. I heard you ain't like it. I mean, I seen your tweet. I haven't seen it yet. I'm waiting until it come to HBO Max next month on the 19th.
Dude, that's the movie you gotta see in the theater, bro. That's the movie.
No, I can see. I got a theater. I can see it right here.
Yes.
I need that shit ain't gonna make it no better. I ain't never seen a movie and was like, it was better in the theater. Like, no.
Really?
Nigga, you said that before.
Unless we talking about like crowd reaction, but as far as the movie, no, I never said that.
Yeah, there's plenty of movies that are better. Dude, The Revenant in the theaters is so much better than watching at home. The Revenent in a theater IMAX.
I mean, if you're using TV speakers for your fucking sound, I bet
you
it
got
I don't.
the Chiba though. So.
No, I got a. I have a sound bar. I have a sound bar in my basement.
Okay, well, I bet it is. I bet it is in the fucking. It's better in the theater.
And they got a Vizio.
Yeah, I got no Vizio. Stop saying that.
I got TCL.
Ain't nothing wrong with a Vizio, man.
No, I was talking about the sound bar.
They're a lot better. Oh, the sound bar.
Oh, sound bar? Nah.
I got
it's Sony brand. I don't know what it is, but it's Sony brand. But sorry.
That don't make it better.
What?
No, sound bars are cool, man. But I'm just saying, I could like unless you got like a proper setup, then I could see why you like it better in the theater and all that. Like I ain't trying to like knock you or nothing like that. But I'm just saying, if you got a proper setup, then you might change how you feel about that. That's all I'm saying.
All right, that's good. That's cool.
Yeah,
cool.
But no, I never seen a movie like I never thought a movie was good in the theaters and then whack at home. You know what I'm saying? Unless it just was a whack movie, period. But not because of the screen size or anything like that. Like you know what I mean? Like that doesn't. If I watch Terminator 2 on my phone or my TV, it's still a great fucking movie. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, so that's all I mean.
I think you should have said the experience might be.
Thank you. The experience, yeah, it's like
okay, the experience. I get that. Yeah, because watching when I seen The Dark Knight in the theaters, that experience was unbelievable.
Oh yeah.
It was now Hard 8. Do you ever walk out of movies?
No, I don't walk out of movies, but I have, but I don't make it. It's not a habit. All right, so I walked out of Star Wars Episode 1 in '99 when that came out. And it was a movie like in 2007 or some shit like that. I forgot the name of it. That joint was garbage, and we kind of walked out of that one. But other than that, I really don't walk out of movies.
Yeah, one person I know, like he'll walk out of movies. Like you pay all that money, you get the popcorn, you drive to the theater, and you can't tough it out for another hour.
I mean, some people can. Shit, if you feel like you got better things to do, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, if you're seeing like every single movie that comes out, you know what I mean? I guess.
You said my TV ain't better than an IMAX screen. I don't even watch IMAX.
Dude, IMAX is.
I ain't been to IMAX in years.
Yo, IMAX is a different. It's fucking crazy.
I like Adobe Cinema is better than IMAX to me. I ain't been to IMAX in fucking years.
That Adobe Cinema
my experience at home is good enough that where I don't need to go to the theaters if I don't want to.
Yo, real question. Hey, what's the difference between Dolby Cinema and IMAX? Is there a difference between those two?
Big difference. First of all, the movie is in Dolby. The movie is in Dolby Vision. You know what I'm saying? And the theater is in Dolby Atmos. And they got them seats, them recliner chairs. You know what I'm saying? It's like very comfortable, great experience. You can lean them Jones all the way back, damn near. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all right.
Yeah, and it's the screen is the picture is better than IMAX.
Oh, the picture
IMAX
quality.
is good.
Okay.
Yeah, the picture quality, in my opinion, is perfect blacks and all that. You know what comes with Dolby. It's like an OLED. It's like OLED and shit. Damn near.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So, but IMAX usually have the bigger screen. Of course, IMAX usually had a bigger screen. But for me, I like Dolby Cinema because of the chairs and it's Dolby Atmos. So that sound is like it's fucking amazing. Like it's insane.
See, would you ever think about setting up a projector in your house?
I don't really like projectors. I thought about it though. I ain't a really big fan of projectors, and I got to see them in person. I got to see one like in person to really get to see how really good it can be. And plus, they super expensive, like for the good ones. They be like fucking $10,000 like that. That price is insane.
You ain't got that kind of money to spend like that.
I mean, you can finance that shit and all that type of shit, but you know, shit crazy.
PlayStation sexual.
Shout out to Anzu Fatigue. He said PlayStation sexuals, Sony sexuals.
Then I'll be over there hate crime and
no, like that. All upset. Come on, people. We could do better than this. We could definitely do better than Pony. Shout out to Slizzle428. Do be biased when it comes to amount of criticism against Sony, but it's nowhere as bad as other platforms. Again, man, just come in here and state your case, man. That's all. Just come state your case like Savage Man did. You know, you're gonna lose badly, but just come do it anyway. Just come do it anyway. Shout out to Goldcast. He said, waiting for the life behind the PS series from 8. Life behind him. What? What you mean by that, player?
I think he thinks he worked for PlayStation or some shit. I don't
know. Anybody that got a claim, definitely come in here and state your case, man. Let's do this. Let's do this live. We ain't gotta all this all these texting and all that. Let's just do it live, baby. That's what I think.
I think I won, man.
No, you didn't win shit.
I pummeled you.
Never. Y'all try over and over, and y'all always come up short because it ain't what y'all think. Y'all be in y'all feelings, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be in y'all feelings. Y'all read some text and y'all just go off the deep end, man. Then when y'all come in here, y'all lose every time, man. Come on, get me. I want you to. Pause. Can I take an L? Let me take an L sometimes, man. I'm tired of giving them out, man. I want to see how I feel to be a loser.
Hop back on Gears and you get an L.
Hop back on Gears. Yeah. Nobody play Gears. That ain't even my fault. I love Gears. Man. I already know Gears my shit. I play. That's my shit. I can't wait for Gears 6.
Everybody.
I play Gears. Don't nobody else play it. So, fuck you want me to do?
I think Gears 8 that work come out in GT7.
I'm hoping Gears 6 come out sometime soon.
I don't think that will.
I'm quite sure it's in development, right? They're using. I think they're going to be using Unreal Engine 5 too, right?
Is that even? Wait,
I don't know. Is it available? Yeah, I guess they got to wait till it become available for release.
I think they said. Yeah, I think it should be available in summertime. I believe the last time I saw something about that.
Man, I can't wait for Gears 6, man. That's my shit. But the Xbox don't play it, so I get on there, and the only people that play it now is the tryhards. So it'd be sweatier than the motherfucking them lobbies right now, but nobody really play that shit. Shout out to Ken. He said, I like the sound of PlayStation sexual since I put some anime titties on the side of my PlayStation 5 and fat to it on occasion. Pause. Don't he?
He needs
this
help.
Nigga need help.
Some milk.
All right, let's talk about GTA 5 upgrade has been revealed. Let's talk about that. So they still ain't show no gameplay. Hit the like button, 2 people. Hit the like. What's going on around here, man? Do y'all fuck with the podcast or not? Y'all niggas fuck with the podcast? The viewers?
Oh, yo, hey, I'm leaving. I'm dipping.
All right, peace. Y'all fuck with the podcast or not? Because y'all don't be hitting the like button and none of that shit. It's like pulling.
I'm going to say it's because it's Saturday. Maybe don't hit the like button on Saturdays.
It don't. it's like pulling teeth around here, man. Y'all don't want to hit the like button and none of that shit, man. This shit is crazy, man. I don't know what else I got to do around here. I don't know what else I got to do around here to get motherfuckers to hit the like button, man. Let me ask the viewers. Y'all watch multiple people on YouTube, right? You know what I mean? What do I got to do to get motherfuckers to support more around here? What I got to do?
You need to tell the viewers you love them.
You need to talk on camera. You need to talk better about Xbox.
I'll be honest with you. I think you do get a sufficient amount of support. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Somebody playing pool?
Yeah, somebody background noise, please. Background.
Yeah,
as a viewer, what do I got to do to get people to support more around here?
I think they do. You did get support. I think you get a lot of support.
Yeah.
I think
y'all see the like. Y'all see the likes.
Do you see the likes on like videos that get like millions and millions of views? It's about the same ratio.
It'd be thousands.
Yeah, but the ratio is about the same.
You think so?
Yeah,
absolutely.
I mean, do like a console giveaway or something.
So we're talking about, let's say, 10,000 views, 500 likes. We're saying that's about that's the ratio we be seeing elsewhere.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's a good ratio, y'all think?
I'm not saying it's a good ratio, but it's about the same everywhere else.
Do y'all think that's decent?
I think so. I think it's
it's consistent.
I look at the views before I look at the likes anyway, because niggas gonna come watch it. You ain't like fucking YouTube gonna put your shit on the front page anyway. You know, people gonna fuck with you because they know you. That's what it is. That's what I think. I mean, I'm gonna be here. I'm here every Sunday. I don't see your shit pop up on the home page. Let me look at my sub box
right now. Let me look at my sub box right now.
Jay speaking facts.
Let me see my sub box. Let's see. Let me get a video with a nice amount of views and see how many likes they got right now. All right, okay, here we go. I got what culture. I watch. They do a lot of movie shit, so I'm subbed to them. They put up a video 3 hours ago. It got 10,000 views right now. They put it up 3 hours ago, and they got 658 likes right now.
See,
how many subs?
And I mean, this video is gonna go up, much higher.
Yeah.
That's just
and the likes ain't gonna match.
No. The likes are never.
But I'm saying, I'm not saying like, you know what I mean. Like, it's not gonna be as high as, what I'm saying. The ratio ain't gonna be nowhere near it should be. It's gonna match your videos. Usually, that's how it is. Like, you go to like a Mr. Beast video, his shit get like, I don't know, whatever it is, but his likes don't be all the way up there.
His likes don't be all the way up there.
No, I mean, like, compare. The ratio is about the same. That's all I'm saying. I think niggas fuck with you. That's what it was just saying.
So do like for every 1,000 views, like 50 likes. Do that sound better?
What'd you say?
Oh, for like every 1,000 views, you get 50 likes. Is that better?
He said, "Is that better?"
That's a terrible ratio, dog. That is a fucking terrible ratio right there. That is terrible.
Yeah, like the last video Mr. Beast put out had almost 2 million views, and he got 140K likes. I mean, that's about the same kind of ratio. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the likes it's high as fuck, but if you look at the views, it's like niggas ain't hitting that like button either way.
So he got 2 million views and 140,000 likes.
Likes, yes. That ratio don't match at all. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't hitting the like button. This is what it is.
That's a lot of likes.
It is. It's a lot of likes, but it's
a lot of views too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It don't. The ratio is a little off.
Yeah, a lot of views.
So what's your be then?
Anyway,
how much you think it's gonna be? You got 300 right now, 400 people watching. That's pretty decent. That's real good, actually.
Yeah.
No, but that's okay. That's not. People have been coming in and out.
True,
you know what I'm saying? So,
true.
Whatever, man. Just okay. Look at the last video, right? So the last video,
your video,
last AGS live was got 9,960 views, almost 10,000. Got 661 likes.
Yeah, that ratio I said
that's too low.
That's kind of like what I said.
Almost 10,000 views, 600 likes, or 661.
Because in the GTA streams, you would be getting like 1,000 likes or maybe 800 in a lot of them.
But I feel like because niggas, it was an assignment. It was like, all right, if you don't do this, we ain't getting it. You know what I'm saying? That was more of an assignment.
There was an emphasis. There was definitely an emphasis.
Yeah, it was an incentive.
Incentive.
Yeah.
Sometimes you
it was like a special event. Like this is like an every single week in, week out.
It's only 1 week. It's only once a week though.
Yeah,
it's not like it's every single day.
People this isn't. It's still like a regular event, and it's like guaranteed. It's not like people have to. It's a limited time special event where people are really gonna come through with.
Don't
likes.
get this nigga no fucking ideas. This nigga gonna be this is gonna be bi-weekly and shit.
I think people are just lazy.
It's like 600 is kind of like the norm and shit around that way, kind of.
I think so. I think.
Or you could always do like, if it reaches, you could do tiers for like this many likes. This many likes 2 hours. This many likes will stay for 3 hours. This many likes from last week 4 hours.
I'm not. You know what? I don't really like forcing people to do shit, dog. It kind of defeats the purpose, in my opinion. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to have to put a fucking metaphoric gun to motherfuckers' heads and shit to fucking hit the like button and shit. You see what I'm saying?
I didn't see dudes hold up live screens because
I mean, you got people that do shit like that. They'll stop the stream until they get to a certain likes. It's a few people that I be watching from time to time that do that and shit. It's always funny when I'm watching. They be like, "Hold the fuck up, we only got 700 likes. I ain't doing nothing else till we get 1,000 and shit like that." But I see that all the time. You know what I mean? That's like a norm nowadays, for people to do. So I don't know. It's all about incentives, man. It's all you gotta like for somebody that don't really want to do this shit. It got to be something that make you want to do it. Got to be some type of incentive and shit. It always seems like it's one way and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the viewers get what they want, but the fucking person that's doing it don't get nothing. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then a lot is expected of you and shit. See what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Anyway, moving on. Rockstar. GTA 5 has been
It's an ungrateful ass nigga.
Oh, no, get out of here. That is false. False.
I was fucking with you.
Anyway, man, GTA 5, they didn't release any gameplay, but they did release some information. The game comes out next week or some shit like that. Next week, the 15th. So it's going to have 3 modes that you can choose from. It's going to have a fidelity mode that is going to be tuned for the highest visual quality and targets 30 frames per second. And it will support native 4K and ray tracing for the PS5 and the Series X. And it will be upscale 4K resolution for the S.
What about input lag?
What?
What about input lag for the ray tracing mode? Will there be input lag?
Jeremy?
Okay, it's an important
type of information out there.
Yeah, well, they need to start. It's important.
Okay.
Wow.
Then they will have a performance mode that will be tuned for the most responsive gameplay experience and target 60 frames per second. In this mode for the 5 and the X, Series X, it will support upscale resolution and it will be upscale 4K, targeting 60. Upscale 4K, 1080p for the S. And then they're going to have a performance ray tracing mode, which will be a hybrid of fidelity and performance mode, supporting upscale 4K resolution with ray tracing enabled and targeting 60 frames per second. So that is the information that we got so far. It will be it will have faster loading times. It will have HDR option. It will have improved texture quality. It will have immersive 3D audio and support for platinum specific features and more. So I'm quite sure it's going to have DualSense support. It comes out March 15th. And we still ain't got no gameplay. I guess we got a couple screenshots. The screenshots look pretty decent, but they look a little bit they like bull shots to me. They look pretty decent. So these new versions also offer across the board improvements, including faster loading times, increased population and traffic variety, increased vegetation density, improved lighting quality across shadows, water reflections, and other elements. Plus improved anti-aliasing, motion blur, highly detailed new explosions, fire, and much more. And it says there's new levels of responsiveness with haptic feedback and dynamic resistance via the adaptive triggers on PlayStation 5. Adding new sensations to weather effects, directional damage, rough road surfaces, explosions, and much more. And they will be taking advantage of the immersive audio using Tempest 3D positional audio on PS5 and Dolby Atmos on Series X.
How much is this going to cost?
They already had a leaked price, but you could take it with a grain of salt. It was €40. So take that with a grain of salt. Probably $40 most likely. take it with a grain of salt. But anybody planning on getting this?
Yeah,
I'm not really.
Keep it real. Keep it real with yourself. Keep it real with yourself.
No, not at all.
I'm waiting for Game Pass.
I'm not. I can't. I ain't waiting for that. I gotta get that.
GTA 5 wasn't really my game.
Okay. Jay, you're not getting it.
Nah, I don't.
You didn't enjoy the game?
No, that shit was great. I just don't. I don't replay games. After I beat them once, I don't.
Oh, you don't
like
replay
it
games?
gotta be like something really good, like God of War.
Even at 60, you don't want to try it out at 60?
I played it on PC. I'm good.
Oh, you played it on PC? All right.
I'm good. Even if I didn't play it at 60, I still wouldn't go back to it. It's just I don't know. I'm one of them people. I can't replay games. I don't because I already know what's happening. I just can't do it.
I just want to see what that ray tracing look like in HDR.
It's gonna be that console ray tracing. I think it's gonna be definitely an uptick. The HDR, but they got on PC. They got auto HDR, which looks pretty good. So it's gonna be nice to see what they do with the native HDR support. I think it's gonna look. I mean, like I said before, if you ain't playing 30, you definitely should want to play it in 60. It's a big difference.
Yeah,
it's a 40. That ain't a bad deal.
If it's 40, take it with a grain of salt. I doubt they're gonna charge full. I don't believe they're gonna charge full price. But
I'm just mad they didn't put all this on PC. That's all I'm mad about.
Yeah, I know that's some bullshit. You know, PC get treated like second-class citizens anyway. So this definitely should be a PC update. I don't understand why they know they could. I mean, I guess they feel like they. I don't know, man. You know how they treat people. You know how Rockstar treat PC. Yeah. They don't give a fuck about PC.
Yeah, I know. LA Noire still don't work.
They get games late and all that. You know how they feel about PC. They can care less about PC, man. So we'll see if it comes to PC. But as of right now, they ain't mentioned shit about PC.
So, hey, you think this is going to sell like crazy?
Do I think what?
You think this is going to sell crazy on NPDs?
Yeah, I think it's going to do well. I think it's going. We'll see. I think so. I think so because I think a lot of people do want to play it at 60 for the first time. You know what I mean? I mean, just looking at what they add and shit and all they improving. If you like the game, it definitely would be something I would want to take another shot in. Even if I never played it, especially if I never played it on PC. Definitely
true.
They should have put a single DLC or something like that.
I know that would have been amazing, but you know.
I got a question for y'all about GTA 6.
Yeah.
So me and my homeboy was talking, and he said he think GTA 6 online might get the Red Dead 2 treatment because he think people not gonna leave GTA 5 online.
Not at all.
You don't think
that? Nah, not at all.
He said, "What you gonna do? What?"
So he think people not gonna leave GTA 5s online because they got all that stuff on it. They go play GTA 6 online.
No, GTA. I don't think GTA 6 gonna have its own online.
You don't think so?
No, GTA Online is gonna. They might overhaul it, but GTA Online is GTA Online. Like it's not.
Yeah, it's gonna be persistent.
Yeah, that's GTA 6 ain't gonna have. There ain't gonna be a GTA 6 online because there ain't even a GTA 5 online. This is just GTA Online.
I know,
this is a different
still,
game.
Like, I don't think so. I'm thinking it should be a new iteration to the online. I feel like
I think they'll overhaul it or give it a new map or some shit like that. But I think everything gonna be the same because ain't nobody gonna want to start over and all that shit. And
I mean, if they say you can carry your shit over,
if you can carry your shit over, then
yeah.
If you can carry your shit over, yeah,
that would probably be. Maybe they'll do that. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't.
I think they're just gonna do an engine update.
Don't niggas restart? I mean, they start over for like 2K all the fucking time. I don't know. I never played the basketball games like this, so I don't know. Don't you start all the way over?
They do, but this is different.
Niggas spend hella money. So I don't see.
They got me multiple years.
This shit different right here.
Yeah,
but no, if you can carry all your shit over, then yeah, you definitely. No problem. But as far as like them just shutting down GTA Online and coming up with GTA Online 2 or something, I don't know about that.
So the Warzone 2 treatment, huh?
Shout out to Just Fits for the super chat. He said, "This dude a mod too. Kenj, kill me." Shout out to Champ. He said, "Say you love us." Oh, that's all it takes. I think that does matter to some of y'all and shit. You know what I mean? They say it, they say it a lot. I mean, you hear other people say, I be watching people all the time. I just be like, you lying motherfucker. But
gotta get on
say
camera
that shit all the time.
Yeah, they do be saying that.
They make them
they do. They always say, I love you guys. I think about you before I go to bed.
I couldn't do this without you guys. I love you guys so much for
That's
showing
true.
up.
I mean, you cannot do it without them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's true. But yeah.
Yeah, but they want to hear it. They want to hear it.
I think people do want to hear that shit, man. For real. I think they do. Especially when they're not being loved in real life, they feel like somebody loves them and pay attention.
I feel like
them.
when you say it though, it makes it more real. Like that actually will translate eventually into some real affection because you're hearing yourself say it, and it kind of brings it out in you.
You ain't never lied to a woman before.
Shout out to no.
Oh boy.
No. Shout out to Chris. He said, "Just know we adore you, Hard8. You complete us." Yeah, all right. Shout out to Nuts on Chin Pauls. He said, "Can't stop playing GT7, awesome game." Yeah, I'm liking it so far. I just don't want no more fucking cross-gen shit. Shout out to Tony Esquire. He said, "What's good, Hard8? I don't know about Sony ponies, but I do know about Forbidden West and GT7 releasing within a month of each other. This year Game Awards show should be called the Sony Invitational."
Shit.
I don't know about that.
I think God of War got the biggest, unless something else comes along, you know what I mean? The shockers, surprises, or whatever.
I don't think that game coming out this year.
Oh, I think it is.
I don't know.
You think are you gonna platinum Horizon 8? Is that what you're doing?
I don't be feeling like all that busy work, man.
There's a lot of busy work.
Fuck, man. I don't feel like doing that shit, yo. I really don't. Shout out to Kenj, man. He said, 8, some of us been watching you since 2011, like myself. I can't even remember the other YouTubers from back then. We F with you heavy, for real, for real. I wish y'all niggas hit the like button then, man. That would be nice. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Just Fits. You're all banned. We need 1,000 for that unbanned. That's why I ain't really finished GTA, dog. I just feel like it just ain't enough going on for me to like, because I already don't like streaming single player games. So in order for me to actually do it, I gotta have some type of incentive, and I don't be having enough incentive to do that shit. That's why I don't fucking do it. It gotta be incentive. It gotta be a two-way street here. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
Donations.
I don't get a lot of super chats when I play games. No. I get more like just talking than playing games. And I don't know why that is. I couldn't tell you why that is. But super chats while I'm playing games, if I'm just doing an AGSLIVE is way different.
I guess they like to hear your voice.
Pause. I'm talking during the game too.
I think it's because during the podcast you can put your input into conversation pieces. You can put your comment in and shit like that, and
and your personality.
Yeah, and also too, I think that you handle super chats very well in your show. You have you're good at like integrating it into like keeping it timely with what we're talking about, as opposed to other shows where they just keep it at the end or they just like read them randomly. Like
read them at the end.
Yeah.
So I think that don't make sense. That don't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
That's dumb as hell.
Niggas forget about what the fuck the comment was about.
Saving the super chats to the end is dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
That's stupid ass shit.
Yeah, I feel like that's why people like to do them in this show. Well, at least I do, because I know that it's going to be put into the conversation. It's actually going to be considered, instead of like, oh well, we got to read it. And then you just like save it. You just save it.
I'm looking at this fucking super chat, man. Shout out to Chen. He said, "How about well endowed Pegasus Hard8?" Pause.
Excuse me.
Why you say his whole name?
Damn.
No, I'm tired of saying that. I'm just gonna. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start just saying NOC. Shout out to NOC. Knock. Shout out to I Want My Vision Back. He said, "Did Rockstar develop it or did they hire somebody?" I don't know if they outsourced this one. I don't think so. Did they? I don't know.
I would assume they did.
I don't think so. We would have heard about that.
Did they outsource it? If they outsourced it, then we can definitely be skeptical. If they did it themselves, then you ain't got no worries. People thinking it's not going to turn. I mean, it is suspect that they ain't showed no gameplay or nothing lately. That is definitely fucking suspicious. You definitely should be suspicious. But do I think it's going to turn out as bad as GTA Definitive Edition and all that? I don't think so. Especially if they did it themselves. Yeah, I don't think they would have. That's a PR nightmare back to back. I don't think they'll do that. Shout out to Low Key. He said, 8, I would hit the like button twice if I could. Thank you, player, man. I appreciate that.
Make another account.
Nah, I don't know. I was about to play some fucking San Andreas. I was going to try to finish it, but I was like, nah, I just keep it where it's at. You know, maybe one day I might return to it on the live stream one of these motherfucking days.
It is,
but I be feeling like this is the thing I be doing. I be feeling like if I'm like, yo, 1,000 likes for the next episode and it don't reach that, it just be like, yo, people don't want it. So what the fuck is you doing it for? I'm not one to force anything, right? I don't like forcing shit. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like if it ain't reached the threshold, then it's like obviously people don't want that shit. So what the fuck is you doing it for?
Niggas want it. It's just some niggas just don't want to hit the like button.
1,000 people don't want it.
That's not true because niggas gonna come in. They still gonna watch it. You're gonna have thousands of views over your likes.
You know people lazy.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't definitely gonna like it. I mean,
people can't be that lazy, dog.
Niggas is, apparently.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, niggas has been. I mean, I don't know. I feel like you shouldn't take it to heart with that shit because I mean, you got more people in this chat. Like, you look at your chat, it's the same motherfuckers in here every single week.
It's a dedication.
You know what I'm saying? Dedication. They want to watch. You know what I'm saying? And they want to see that. You know what I'm saying? They want to see that. But you penalizing motherfuckers back for like the bad C's that don't want to hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know, it's just. You know how white people look at black folks, they all act like, you know, they judge us all off of one motherfucker. That's how you treating the viewers, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
No, if you like 1,000 likes and it don't hit that, what the last GTA get? Last GTA got.
But you split that in 2 parts, and then it like fall.
571. No, I didn't.
I thought it
part 5 was one part.
How long were the videos?
It's like an hour, and part 5 was like an hour and 40.
Okay, I thought that one had got like it messed up.
No, that wasn't split in 2 parts. I think that was what was split into 2 parts? I don't even see nothing that's split into 2 parts. I think I started no, not with San Andreas, right? I don't know.
Probably with 3.
That was 3. I think you're talking about 3. Yeah, none of San Andreas have been split into 2 parts. All the San Andreas were straight through. Like part 4 was 2 hours and 43 minutes, and it only got 868 likes. Right? Not even 1,000. So to me, I just be like, yo, don't nobody want that shit. Obviously, like not that, like people, you know what I'm saying? And how many views? I gotta go, you guys. All right, peace. It got 8,100 views. So 1,000 likes was the threshold. That means majority of the people that watched it was like, fuck this shit.
Yeah,
that's just how I see it. I don't know how you see it, Jay.
No, I mean, all right. So I'm gonna just throw this out here real quick. I mean, since you know you're a Locks fan and Styles P, Sheik Luke, something they drop albums.
Yeah,
who's the one that dropped the album? Like he dropped like 2 or 3 albums, I think, last year or whatever. How many people you think actually gonna buy that shit? But he does it for his. He does it for his fan base. You know what I'm saying? Even though he know it's not gonna sell 1 million motherfucking like no copies.
I mean, most albums don't sell no more now.
You know what I mean? It's not gonna be up there with Drake's and the Eminems, J. Cole's and shit like that. But he does. He you know he ain't gonna make that much money off of that shit. And how many motherfuckers are gonna see his tour? But he does it for his fan base and he does it for the love of the culture. So I mean, that's kind of like you kind of do it for you fuck with your fan base. I mean, put the content out. That's what I'm saying. That's the way I look at it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm gonna be there every time you know I hit the like button, drop a donation. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. That's how I'll be looking at it. Like if it can't get to 1,000, then obviously people that want it. So you might as well move the fuck on.
Nah, you looking at it the wrong way.
You're underground legend.
You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. You know what I'm saying? You on the crumb side, you gotta accept where you at.
Crumb side. I got it.
You gotta accept it. That's where you at.
You gotta accept it.
Accept this shit.
Yeah, hey, do you compare yourself to other people in the crumb side?
As far as what? What you mean?
Views, likes, or the ratio and all that? Because
do I like? Do I look at that shit?
Because you're pretty high up if you're comparing to your peers.
On crumb side?
Yeah, top
tree. You know you do. You know you do.
No,
You got
really.
a competitive. You got a competitive personality, so I'm pretty.
No,
sure
I mean I'm saying, but I don't really be looking at that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't really be paying attention to other people's numbers and shit like that, unless I have to. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's, like with the Alex shit, like that time me and Alex went back and forth on Twitter. Like I don't pay attention to his numbers until I had to go check up on some shit. You feel me? But no, I'm just saying.
I know what you mean. You had to check it, guys.
Yeah, I had to go check and see what the fuck going on. Hold on. Let's be clear. But I don't really be looking at.
He's a perfect example, actually, because his live streams don't get nothing.
Yeah, I know. But most people on I don't know, like being proud of like having high numbers on the crumb side ain't nothing really to be proud of, though, to be honest with you. Like this shit is fucking.
You should be proud of the motherfuckers that fuck with you. That's what you should. You got a loyal. I don't want to say loyal. I don't like using that word for internet shit. But you got a fan base that follow. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be
dedicated.
I'm saying, dedicated. Like when you go to another person podcast, Kofi's, Kid Smooths, or something like the reason. I don't want to say the reason, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is. I fucks with kids, Kofi at least. I fuck with him. So, but I mean, you go over there, obviously the number's gonna go a little bit higher because you got more of a following, and it's just like I don't know, you have that personality where you think it's something gonna pop off or something like that. You don't let shit slide or go underneath the bus. And that's what my problem is with Weapon Wheel. And I don't like throwing out shots and shit like that, but like they let shit slide all the time. But I'm like, yo, niggas be saying like Bond just be saying dumb shit. I'm just like,
no one checks them. No one checks them.
Yeah, like it's be saying nobody checks them on it. And it's just like that's what your personality is. So that's it's gonna, people gonna gravitate towards you, and that's where numbers go up. So I mean, that's what you should be proud of. I mean, you got a fan base that fuck with you. You be looking at it the wrong way.
It's better than having fans.
I just look at it from I just feel like I look at it from a reality standpoint. Like it is what it is, man.
Jeremy put like 30 tweets out a day. It should get like 2 likes. You know what I'm saying? But he don't give up.
Probably speaking his mind and shit.
But he don't give up.
Writing his own diary and shit.
He don't give up.
But he knows, you know what I'm saying? It's consistency, that's the key. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
So hey, you think so wait, is Jeremy at the crumb side?
I've been very consistent. He said tweets.
That nigga starving. That nigga in the crumb
said
side.
Tweets. Shout out, that's not he said tweets. Nah, it's all good. It's all good, man. It just I don't know.
I mean, and honestly, another thing about the likes, I feel like people just don't think about them. Like I know this is kind of annoying to do, but for me, honestly, when they're like, oh, if you like the video, make sure you like and subscribe. Like sometimes that makes me like it because I just wasn't thinking about it. Like I'll be watching a random ass video. Yeah, I'll be watching a random ass video about some like PC shit, changing settings or something, and then at the end I'll be like, oh, if you like the video, make sure you like and subscribe. And it's like it's not because of like who they are and stuff. It's just they just literally reminded me. But like Jay was saying, I'm like a loyal fan to you. Like I follow all your shit, so I just like your shit right before I even watch.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Shout out to Matt McGrath. Yeah. He said, you reacting to OG Loke on the San Andreas stream was hilarious. I'm gangsta. Oh, yeah, that shit was that shit was funny. First time I heard that shit, I was cracking the fuck up. Shout out to Tony Esquire. He said the Xbox Series X reveal is the club chick you take home from the club right now. That box is that same chick the following morning. No weave, makeup, or even worse. Not a woman at all. Tony coming back with a vengeance for that motherfucking Xbox. Shout out to Chris. He said Jay Harvey is basically saying we are loyal hoes. Shout out to Harry Johnson. He said, you think Sony doing a show this month? I don't know. I told y'all before, I don't really get caught up in rumors, man. For real. I don't pay rumors a lot of attention, dog. It don't make no sense to pay rumors a lot of attention because it's just like if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. If it don't, it don't.
Yeah,
I really don't give a fuck.
I think it'll be a show in April. Because Forspoken come out in May, I believe.
Yeah, you know, and I'm sure most of them shows be trash anyway. So I ain't like I'll be really looking forward to them.
That's a fact.
And shit like that. They be
That's a
trash.
fact.
They could just put them out as a trailer and leave it at that. All this extra shit.
A bunch of indies.
5-minute recap or something.
Yeah, they could send me an email on that shit.
It's been on YouTube.
Shout out to Slizzle428. Believe it or not, your content is important to us on some ish. You be a big part of people's lives on the low, considering how long most of us been around. Shout out to you. I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Definitely appreciate y'all. It's a handful of y'all. I'm grateful. It could be worse. You know what I mean? It could be worse.
It could be like Wings.
It could be worse. Like Wings. What's wrong with Wings? Wings though, wonderful.
I mean, you could have his type of fans.
Who that?
Wings of Redemption.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I mean, he got
could
some
be cloud
hardcore
chasing like
motherfuckers.
Alex in order to get views. So I gotta count your blessings, man. It's sad out here.
Let's see, like I'm not even going. I can't even like hate too much on Alex. Alex got a personality that draws in a certain crowd. You know, he do that like them gay jokes and shit. So you know, they do like that's like the rich review tech they be doing that. Niggas like that shit.
You're
right.
I know what you mean.
You know,
They like him bashing motherfucking PlayStation. They don't,
that too.
That personality don't carry over to them live streams.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, 8 viewers.
How many views he get on his live stream? Man?
He gets some on the
27.
PC, whatever the fuck.
He was playing Dead Space. I had skipped through. He was playing Dead Space. It was like 24 motherfuckers in there.
This nigga.
Was he wasting bandwidth?
He was definitely wasting bandwidth. I was like, damn, where the fuck all the viewers at? I think I said something. I was like, he got to put PlayStation in the title or something. He got to do something.
You know, it's really crazy. All them subscribers he got added, and his streams are still the same. 1,000 subscribers, 27 people. 15,000 subscribers,
they only there for one reason.
Terrible.
The PlayStation.
They only there for one. They're there to see PlayStation fans get bashed. That's it. That's why anything else they just skip right on past it. When they see a live stream in their sub box, they just keep on scrolling. They don't even care. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some people channels are built off of one, you know, being one trick ponies and shit. It's just that you know, that shit ain't forever.
I mean, that kind of goes with a lot of entertainment. You know what I'm saying? When you start going off your fucking your craft, like, you know, with Eminem and shit like that, it's like I don't fuck with him as much because he ain't on drugs no more. I don't want him to be on drugs. I'm like, personally, but his rap, you know, his content was better back when.
It was better when he was on drugs. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When he was talking about, you know, killing everybody and shit. Now it's just that lyrical miracle bullshit, and I can't. I hate that shit sometimes. I can't stand that shit.
No, his content was definitely better when he was on drugs. So
yeah, but his content, like the way he was talking about.
You're a political rapper now, man.
And it's not only the. Oh.
I said he a political rapper. I don't want to hear all that shit.
Nah, that was good back when he was doing that back when.
I mean, he was doing a lot of that shit back then too, though.
Yeah,
he just was better. It was just better when he was on drugs.
That's changed the times now.
It was more better.
Yeah, artists usually make better stuff when they're just like going through life. So
yeah,
unfortunately, his life was drugs. But when they be going through when they be going through shit, it's more shit to like write about. But now, he's just in his hotel or wherever he be at. He ain't doing shit.
The dictionary.
Shut up.
Exactly. He don't be doing shit. So he don't got nothing to rap about.
Shout out to the Kenj. He said you can almost hear Hard8 light skin blushing. Pause.
Oh shit. Damn.
Pause. What do you think about Saturday? Saturday's a good day? Bad day?
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Yeah, I just caught this up.
It is. It's a bad day.
I think it's a bad day.
I prefer Sundays.
Yeah,
I can watch.
I prefer Sundays too. Sundays seem more better.
If it was during a day during the week, we'll probably hit like during the, you know.
Sunday is definitely better. I could definitely tell that Saturday was not a good day, but I had no choice this week.
What you doing? I'm trying to do my Jeremy. And what you doing tomorrow?
I got a function to go to. I got a function to go to. I gotta get all jazzy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know. Little son. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Tuxedo?
You know what I'm saying?
No,
not that jazzy.
Oh, sure.
But
Mr. Bojangles, okay.
I'm going out having some fun, man.
Put on your Sunday's best.
I like Sundays is definitely better than Saturday. I could feel it in the air. I could see it. I could see the views, the super chats, everything is just way lower on Saturday than it compared. Because Saturday people are doing shit.
You also got to,
yeah.
But the topics today ain't really too much to talk about.
Yeah. And it was kind of late notice. You didn't you announce this like last night?
Yesterday.
Yeah. So that's that too. It was late notice.
But Saturdays people are out and about. Batman came out this week.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Shit like that. Sunday is the laid back day. Sunday is the day that everybody is most likely you're not doing nothing on Sundays. You're just chilling.
Yeah, Sundays are for the best.
I'm trying to figure out if I want to go see that Batman.
Monday standing over top of you like it's like it's about to take you down. Go ahead, man. Take the wife, man. Go see Batman, man.
I ain't been in the movie theater since.
You ain't been there yet.
Since Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. You seen Spider-Man. Oh, all right. Cool.
I stood in the aisle. Shit.
Shout out to Pat, the logo guy, man. He said, "Am I the only one who thinks he's buying subs?" Who?
Probably Alex. Maybe.
Nah, I don't think he is.
Nah, he got Xbox fans.
I don't think
because the comments.
Yeah, he's been around for a while, so I know he got a following out there. So
I can understand why somebody may feel like that because I can understand. I just think that PlayStation shit right now is just really prevalent. You know what I'm saying? I can understand why people feel like that. You know, back in the days when people were really looking for shit like that, if people were buying subs and shit. They definitely his channel would definitely be under question just because of how the views fluctuate. And you know, back in the day, that was usually an indication that something wasn't right. Like, damn, how the fuck you go from 20,000 views this video and then the next video you got 200 views? Like something ain't adding up. That's usually how that would usually tick off the people that used to, you know, police that type of shit. That would usually get their antennas up when they would see shit like that. But I just think that you know, it's real popular right now to hate on PlayStation, to get on PlayStation fanboys and shit like that. It's just a popular thing right now. I don't think he's buying subs. Yeah, I don't think so. I wouldn't. I'm not 100% sure on that. I can't say for a fact.
I highly do because
I don't think so.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying. Back in the day, people that used to look for shit like that, he definitely would have been under investigation just because of the way the views fluctuate. And that's usually how they used to catch motherfuckers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll have like a video that got like 20,000 views, for example, and then it'll have like 50 likes. That'll get a motherfucking antennas up and all that type of shit. But I don't really think.
No,
I wouldn't. I haven't seen anything that would give me that notion. I ain't been paying attention like that, but I don't think so. Be surprised though. Be surprised.
I want to know where that hate came from though. Like this PlayStation hate.
It's just PlayStation been winning for so long. It's just
it's like how niggas hate
you gotta understand, people get bored when shit is the norm for after a while. Like people get bored of the same shit over and over. You know what I mean? PlayStation been constantly on top. And it's just boring now. It's just like, all right, man, let's start fucking with these motherfuckers now. Like,
so it's the Michael Jordan hate, huh?
Like New England Patriots.
Kind of like the time.
Man, it's just like let's start hating on them now because it's just something different. Like it's the same shit over and over. And how many times are you gonna fucking praise PlayStation and all that type of shit in a video and shit like that? It's just trying to bring some type of variety or something like that. It's like, all right, Sony just keep winning and winning. You know, everybody always likes a good underdog story, right? So,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's it is. All these motherfuckers that be hating on PlayStation got a PlayStation. They playing them games just like everybody else is. All the Xbox dudes was on Horizon. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
People just like feeling like a rebel, like they're stepping up to something.
That too. That's true too. That's true too. Some people just like going against the grain just to do it sometimes. You know what I mean? You stand out like that. You know what I mean? You stand out in times like that. When everybody going one way, you go the opposite way, you kind of stand out. So it's just, PlayStation, it's just what's hot right now. Shout out to Dutch BLD. He says, Sean, this nigga, I've been watching you since I was 15. I'm 45 now. Went through 2 divorces, child support by 500. Child support up by 500. You're the only consistency in my life. No, you ain't been watching me no fucking 30 years.
The nigga can't act.
He was in your house when you were a kid.
Nigga was in the bushes.
That's some funny ass shit. We got to talk about Russia. I mean, Xbox. They have canceled Russia. They have pulled the support for games. I think EA did the same thing too. EA is removing Russian teams from FIFA and hockey, NHL, yeah. I believe. I don't. What is this going to do? Like, I don't like. What are we? I mean, wouldn't this be like, okay, so because I don't know, I don't really know everything about this, but what about the innocent Russians and shit like that enjoy these games and shit like that? Why are they being, penalized?
I think they're trying to be proactive and just they're trying to do something before they get backlash and they get scrutinized because like, oh, why are you still supporting this? Over I think that's the way they're trying to do, just trying to be proactive. It's like, why are you supporting this country after they doing all this fucked up shit? You guys shouldn't support the esports team. Yeah, that's what I think they're trying to do.
So they have suspended all new sales of Microsoft products and services in Russia because of what's going on with Ukraine and shit like that. I think the Ukrainian government or something reached out to PlayStation and Xbox, asking them to stop that. Was that true, or did somebody make that shit up? Like, I feel like that's the last thing they would be worrying about. Like, what the fuck y'all worrying about some game consoles?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, are they funding the war? Like, I don't know. Maybe somebody can. I don't know. Maybe I'm being ignorant to this situation, but I just don't understand. Like, how's this going to help what's going on and shit?
Somebody need to help me with these gas prices. What they need to do?
Shit, for real. I'm about to get it back in a minute. Fuck it.
What the fuck do gas prices even got to do with Russia? What do they? I feel like they're just using this as an excuse to raise the gas.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. Oh yeah.
Every war is the whole point. Like, I don't want to go too much into that. But it's like, yeah.
Because that ain't just gas going up, groceries going up. Like, they using any excuse. Like, oh shit, it's a war. Time to raise prices.
Well, they was doing inflation on groceries before all this, but because
Russia, like, do we get our gas from Russia or Ukraine?
Like, what the fuck? I think the UK gets most of their gas from Russia from that pipeline.
What the fuck do they get? What do gas got to do with that war? That it has to go up so fucking high.
The way I understand it, gas is like an international thing anyway. So it would go up around the world, not just for us.
Yeah.
That shit high as fuck right now.
It's $4.30 where I'm at.
Oh, your shit went $4 already? Damn.
Yeah,
well, because I'm like, we got like weird gas laws like in West Virginia. This shit crazy. You go down the street to Virginia, like 5 minutes away.
Right.
It's like 30 cents cheaper.
I stay in VA, so I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I just don't understand. But anyway, they suspended sales and shit like that. Do anybody feel like I already see where corporate slaves are going to go if Sony don't do this shit real soon? We already know where that's going. Is anybody going to feel some type of way if Sony doesn't suspend sales in Russia?
No, it kind of like goes back to like, remember when they canceled that conference for the Black Lives Matter, like when the George Floyd joint. Right. I think it's kind of like on the same thing. Like, if we don't do something, we're gonna get yelled at on Twitter. But if we do, what I'm saying, it's kind of like,
like the gut guys, and we do something.
Yeah, that's kind of.
I feel like it's a publicity stunt. You know what I mean? Because y'all gotta, you gotta understand that people do this shit for a look, dog. They can care less, but they know the look will matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
this will make and people this looks great. Like, oh my God, you guys suspended y'all services. That's great. You look better by doing it than not doing it, basically. Yeah. So I just feel like it's all a publicity stunt to look good, like they give a fuck. They really don't fucking care. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you suspending services ain't gonna help the war in no way. It ain't gonna help it, or it ain't gonna help end it, or none of that. It's gonna do nothing. You know what I mean? I'm quite sure people in Russia. I'm quite sure they still gaming and shit like that. I mean, the innocent people, they ain't got nothing to do with this shit. I mean, they still doing what they do. But all they did was suspend new services, they said, and new sales. So I'm quite sure if you already got an Xbox, you still can game online in Russia with no problem. I believe, right? Because it said new services. It didn't say like ongoing services. It just say new sales of Microsoft product and services. So I'm guessing if you already had Xbox Live, you still good. I don't know if we got anybody from Russia in here, but you know, I don't know. That's how I'm taking it.
Yeah, it definitely seems like they're trying to get a look because there's a lot of people that have nothing to do with what's going on that still play games. Like, why would they go out of their way to just get up and suspend services? Like, that's not the main thing people are worried about.
Yeah, I think
it should be the least of the words too.
Yeah, it's good PR, man. It's good fucking PR.
Did I hear you say something about taking the teams out of the game, or did I hear that wrong?
Yeah, EA is removing Russian teams out of FIFA and NHL.
See, that's just ridiculous. How is that going to help anything? Like,
It's going to be some movies too, right? But some of the movies ain't gonna be showing like Sonic and stuff too.
Yeah,
really? I mean, I mean,
I think I read that somewhere.
It's all for a good look, man. Shout out to Komodo Khan. He said, "One love, Mr. 8. Stay up." And Mr. Code. I guess he meant fuck Russia. I guess that's what he meant to write.
I think they even forced out a Russian billionaire in the UK who owns a football club. They're forcing him to sell his football club because he has ties with Putin. And his club is valued about $3 million. I mean, $3 million.
Shout out to Max B. He says Stalker 2 might get delayed. They're in Ukraine. Yeah. Stalker 2.
That thing might get canceled.
I mean, we got to see how things go. But as of right now, it's definitely probably getting delayed. They can't finish working on it because you know what's going on over there. I'm quite sure they had to flee to safety. So Stalker 2 may get delayed from release. But they said that they did put out a statement and say that, you know, once they win, they have confidence they're going to win the war. After that, they'll get back to it. But right now, it's on hold.
So stupid.
Shout out to Psycho Gamer. He said Russia is one of the biggest oil suppliers.
Yeah.
All right. Still, why do they got to raise the prices?
Give me a Tesla. Shit.
Does anyone know anything about like militaries and stuff? Because it seems like Ukraine can't win. But I don't know.
That's why I had to hop in here real quick. I know some shit about this.
Russia probably bigger than Ukraine, right?
Yeah, Russia's military is definitely bigger.
Yep. Yes, it is.
They are.
By a lot.
How are you guys doing?
What's up?
All right.
What up? Bro?
We good?
I'm
gonna head out. Y'all have a good week though.
Okay, Jay Nasty.
Now I'm at the gym for a close.
Take it easy.
What time the gym close? You ain't got 24-hour gym?
So it's weird. Like they make it like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They close at 9:00. So it's weird.
We go to a Planet Fitness.
Yeah, that's all we got.
That nigga in the sticks and shit. You know, like, that's all we got. I'll go to the playground or some shit.
That's where I go.
She about to go do a fucking 30-minute workout and shit.
Nah, that's why I'm leaving the only black guy in the gym.
I've been working out at home.
Do my hour and a half.
Yo, you wear your mask at the gym?
Huh? You said what?
You wear your mask at the gym?
No.
You spray down the seats and shit?
Absolutely. I got.
Are you the only black person at the gym?
Look, let's clear this up, bro. Let me clear this up. West Virginia is not. It's not what y'all think it is. It's really not.
That's
you
true.
go.
I seen Wrong Turn, nigga. I know what it is.
No, that's what I'm saying. Y'all basing y'all shit off fucking movies. It's not. It's not what y'all think it is. It really
what part of West Virginia you stay at, man?
Nah, I mean, let's put it. I'm in a.
I stay in Virginia, so I need to.
I know. Like, no. Are you close? We in Winchester or some shit?
Newport News.
Oh, you all the way out there, like.
I mean, yeah, West Virginia about like an hour and a half away from me, man. Ain't that far?
But I mean, put it. It's not race. It's a lot of interracial couples here. It's a lot of gay couples here. You know what I'm saying? I had more races in incidents when I lived in Baltimore than I have here. Like especially with the police officers and shit. Like when I moved here, I never really had everybody mind their own business here. You know, so in Baltimore, everybody want to be all up in your bullshit. But yeah, that's all I want to say about that. I mean, like, come on, like, so when you move from Philly all the way to Georgia and shit like that, did you see anything different, like when it came to like racism at all?
Yeah, it's more racist here.
Yeah, because down south, but yeah, but I mean, I don't know, I had more when I lived in Baltimore. That's just me. Yeah.
Where you was at? You was where you wasn't supposed to be?
No, niggas just to fuck with you for no reason. They're like the cops to fuck with you for no reason.
Oh, the cops. I got you.
That's me. Like, I mean, Baltimore is well, it's white, but still. But I mean, the cops, they just fuck with you for no.
Where you meet your wife at? In Baltimore or West Virginia?
Baltimore.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
See that's why they was fucking with you. You know where you was at.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Like when we moved out here, I thought, all right, I'm gonna have more fucking looks out here. Niggas they don't even care. Like, they don't care. It's just I don't know. They don't care. I don't know. I mean, shit.
That's because you walk around with a vest and a gun on your hip and shit. That's why.
Nah, I keep my shit concealed. You can't even.
You shoot motherfuckers as soon as they look at you.
I
looking at pow. This nigga pushed me. Pow. Babe, he just pushed me. Pow.
I ain't even like that. I'm on my business. Some nigga shot himself at the Walmart when I was in there the other day. Though I got.
Oh damn! What the fuck?
A nigga shot himself at Walmart.
Yeah, I was in the bread aisle too. I got scared. I ain't gonna lie. That shit scared the shit out of me.
Like on accident?
Yo, he was in the same aisle as you?
Yeah, he was in the same aisle as me. So all right. So I was walking in. And I was picking up my bread, you know what I'm saying? My Killer Days bread, you know what I'm saying? This nigga, this nigga, he was playing around on his waist. I'm just paying attention. I pay attention to everything going on. And he was just moving around weird. And he was like a little young kid. I think you can tell he just got his first gun. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got his shit in the holster correctly, whatever. So he was trying to move that shit. And you hear pow. I was like, oh shit, I ain't gonna lie. I ran to the next aisle over. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, look, I was like, this nigga.
You pulled your gun out?
Huh? I had my hand on it. I had my hand on it. I didn't pull it out though, because I didn't want them to think it was me. And then because everybody in West Virginia, everybody in West Virginia got a fucking gun. They see a nigga with a gun.
I'm getting, Jay?
I got a 9. Yeah, I guess
9 what?
9 millimeter. I got a Beretta. So it's so. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to pull my shit out, and then niggas look at me. Oh, it's a nigga with a gun. Let's light this nigga down. You know, niggas. I think twice a foot, but he shot himself in the leg, and he ran out the store. You see blood all over. It was weird. I was like, what's wrong with this nigga? I don't know what the hell going on.
That would have been funny. I wish you could get the video camera. You fucking hitting the floor.
I
crawling to the other aisle.
Like, let me tell you something. You would have done the same thing. That shit was loud.
I definitely gotta be aware of my surroundings.
Yeah, that nigga. Pow! I was like, oh shit. He said it. That nigga ran at the store.
What a dumbass.
And he dropped the gun underneath the shelf, you know, the shelf underneath. So they was
what he had?
I don't know what it was. I don't know what it shit was loud as fuck. That shit, it had to be like a 45. That joint was loud as a motherfucker because everybody was moving so I was moving towards the back of the store. There was a couple black people in there. We knew what was going on. Like, we all moved. All the white people would just continue shopping. You know, like they was like, whatever. Whatever it is, what it is. They need to get the sugar.
Why the fuck that motherfucker moving the gun around with his finger on the trigger?
I don't
know.
What
a dumbass.
That's what I'm saying. If you don't have a whole, if you gonna carry a gun,
was he white?
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
He was white.
Even if it was not on, his hand should be on the fucking trigger.
Most guns don't have. A lot of handguns don't have safeties like that. Like they think. A lot of guns don't have that because the problem, like the pressure on the gun on the trigger. Like my gun don't have a safety, but I mean, you can feel a difference between when it's one in the chamber than it is not. I'm saying it's just, and when the gun cocked and shit like that. So
you take your gun to the gym.
But no, I don't. I keep it in my car though.
Oh, all right. So to be having it right on his hip while he pumping.
There's a nigga that do that though. He keeping it in his little bag and shit. He be showing it to everybody and shit. Like you know, advertising and shit.
I'm proud of that motherfucker.
Oh no, you show up, I'm leaving.
Loud niggas and shit. I mean,
I'm
not loud with mine. You wouldn't know I have it. I just keep it concealed and like.
I know.
And I wear big clothes. I ain't like.
Hope don't nobody bump into this motherfucker, man.
What's the nigga that wear with the tight shorts and shit?
Step on his foot.
Kobe.
The nigga that wear the tight shorts that be coming here sometimes.
EK?
Yeah, EK, you know what I'm saying? He couldn't carry one. You know what I'm saying?
You stupid as fuck.
You always come out of shorts.
Hey, all right, go ahead to the gym, man. Go ahead, get out of here. Get out of here. Take your peanut butter sandwich with you too, man.
Anything happens,
I'm making Chinese. All right.
Shout out to Roy. He said, it's to put pressure on the citizen to potentially start a revolt. Oh, okay, I got you.
I think they cut off all their banking access to the other side of the world also too.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, all of that is definitely, banking and all that shit. That definitely make a motherfucker get up. I just don't know if some video games will. Shout out to True SSJ Havoc. He said, I just watched another video on Russia and inflation. They are actively trying to cut out Russia from dollar economy, which can backfire on us. Yeah, it's a lot of shit going on, man.
Yeah,
shout out to Drew too. 316. He said they aren't selling GT7 in Russia. Russians are currently review bombing the game. Really? That's funny. I can see it happen. That's probably the innocent people that's like, yo, we don't got nothing to do with none of this. Why the hell are we suffering?
It's to isolate them.
Yeah, like you said,
starve them out.
Hopefully, make
I
them.
mean, even the little things that you think don't count. I mean, if you think about it, South Africa when they had apartheid and shit, that's what Western companies did. They didn't sell stuff in their place. It's basically just to put pressure on like he was saying, put pressure on the people. So even the small things count. Like they're like, man, I can't even do this anymore. Eventually, they're gonna get pissed off at their government.
Right.
That's why all these companies.
Yeah. Right. Facts. That's what. Yeah, pretty much. Shout out to Komodo Khan. He said, "I named my Desert Eagle Barcelini 50 AE. Homie, funny." Shout out to the hell. Shout out to Clifton the Colored Milk, man. What up, player? I ain't seen you in a while. He said, "Hey, did you see how the Ukraine treating black people during the war? Dudes at war, but still got time to be racist. LOL." Yeah, I seen that shit, man. I seen they not letting the black people leave and all that. Yeah.
That shit crazy.
Making them go one side to get on the train.
Shit crazy.
I was over here feeling sorry for them. Like, damn, I pray for Ukraine, and I seen that video.
Racism don't take no days off, boy. No days off. Even during a fucking war, it's like, nope.
Even during a pandemic, it don't take a day off.
They're making sure that animals get on the train, but the black people can't get on the train.
I hate to see
crazy. Shout out to Just Fit. He said it's hard to punish a government and not the people. Yeah. I mean, you can't do. You just gotta do them all at one time. Punish them. Yeah. Racism take no days off, man. Speaking of that, we should talk about Act Man. He's been said some more crazy shit on Twitter.
What'd he say?
Because people was complaining about how you can't. An article was made about how there's no black representation in fucking Elder Ring, and in a lot of games, how people complain about like, yo, I'm trying to make somebody that that looks like me. I mean, I want some representation in this game, and the hairstyles and all that shit is fucked up. So somebody made a tweet about it. Let me look up the tweet. Somebody made a story. It was a story, but let me get it so I can get exactly what this fuck nigga said. He's just a piece of shit. That's all. I mean, he just can't help himself. You know what I mean? Even during that shit that he did with Puerto Rock and them, he can't help himself, yo. Act Man is definitely, his true colors is out there, and it is what it is. But to keep trying to play that shit off, like he don't be saying shit. Let me find this shit. All right, so he said, what the fuck? Did he change? Hold on, what the fuck? The tweet is different now. Oh, okay, hold on, I'm in the wrong spot. All right, hold up. I'm about to say, I'm like, you can't change fucking tweets. What the fuck? I'm like, what is going on? But I gotta find it so I can get exactly what he said instead of just I don't want to get it fucked up. So The Verge. They did a article on Elden Ring's character creator fails for black players. He comes in and says, game critics continue to amaze me. Imagine complaining about Elden Ring's hair choices and a character creator, let alone write a whole ass article about it. Jesus fuck, dude, just make your guy look like an abomination like everyone else does. And he got roasted up. He got cooked up very well in these comments, to where he came back and said, people do be passionate about their hair choices in the replies. I can respect it. I never was implying that more choices equal bad. Just found it bizarre to focus on this aspect right after release. Different strokes for different folks. Rare miss from your boy. And then a real miss. They starting to add up.
Rare miss.
Yeah. So, you know, people they fired him up pretty well in the replies too, which is right. He came back with that, but. Yeah, again, it's just a white dude that's entitled that don't have to go through these types of things when he go and build a character, because a lot of choices fit what he's trying to do. But when it comes to other, mainly black people, we don't get the same type of choices, and it's a legitimate argument. Like, that's the point of a character creation, to create something that you want to create. If you want to create something that represents you, or get something as close to you as possible, you should be able to do that. That's what the fuck a character creation is for. And he came and said what he said, and then he got fired up pretty well. And what do y'all think about this?
I mean, if you're gonna put a character creator in a game, it's gonna get scrutinized. That's just the bottom line.
Especially if the choices ain't there for whoever's trying to create their character. When we know damn well that they're never short of choices when it comes to, if you want to make a white character, you can make a pretty decent white character in most character creations.
Yeah, because a lot of games do that too. It's like quote unquote character creation, but it's more like white guy or white girl customization. And like even with the voices too, some games, you try to make a black character, but the character's voice just don't work.
Yeah, that's the problem I had with Mass Effect. You know what I mean? I made a character with Mass Effect, and it's a white voice, and it just didn't fit. Where I had to start over, and I was forced to make a white dude just to keep that immersion there, because I made a black dude, and then listening to him talk, it didn't fit. It sounded like a voiceover. It's like it just sounded like it's some bull. You ever seen Sorry to Bother You and shit? You ever seen that movie?
No, I haven't.
Never seen that movie, Sorry to Bother You. Anyway, it just didn't seem right. So I had to start over and make a white character just because the voice don't match.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I've had to do that too.
I think Cyberpunk has the same problem too.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Yeah, it do. Yeah, absolutely. It has the same exact issue. They get a white woman or a white man as the voice. That's it.
It's annoying. Yeah. And they got all the tools to do it too, like the added features and stuff in there, but it's just, I don't know.
It's more money.
So whitewashed and shit. It's just
white man, white woman. That's all you get as far as the voices go. So when you make a black man or a black woman, it just does not sound right. You know what I mean? The tone is just not correct. You know what I'm saying? So you are for me, I'm forced to make a white character at all the times. I'm forced to make a white character.
Yeah, sometimes that's the only way you can get immersed. That's the only way you can believe.
Yeah, that's the only way I can get. Exactly. That's the only way I can get immersed if I make a white character.
Blue Point's character creation for Demon Souls is the best for black people. They did really good on that one. Yes. Black hero, black voices. It's on point.
Demon Souls? So they did it in Demon Souls. Why didn't they do it in Elden Ring?
We gotta remember that Blue Point made
Blue Point, right?
Yeah, Blue Point made the Demon Souls.
Yeah, because the original Demon Souls, the character creator looks like ass, like the From Soft version. So all the graphical stuff is probably Blue Point.
Yeah.
Shepard does not sound like a black dude to me.
It's like not that hard to make, man. Probably just gotta like start with like the black creations first, and then the white behind it, because the white has been the template for years, so they already got that down.
Yeah.
So this, I mean, because the black, the black templates will be secondhand anyway. So why not just reverse it? Because you already have templates for the white since like what? Since like 20 years ago or some shit.
Since 3D gaming.
Right.
Yeah.
So just flip it around because it's always gonna be second fiddle.
Yeah, give us some fucking black voices and shit.
Yeah, you're right about that. It's just laziness. It don't take that long, but they don't want to model the faces and stuff. They just like, let's just put a fucking brown filter on it, and then that's a bad person.
Yeah, it's like an upscale or something, like
that's why people would love that's why people was talking about Forbidden West and what they did with their black characters, because they actually made black characters look fucking black, sound black, and shit like that. So great representation of Forbidden West. Shout out to Forbidden West for that.
Yeah, they did a great ass job with that.
Yeah, let me play devil's advocate when it comes to the voice. I feel like if they made black voices, then it would get backlash more than anything, because people would be like, "Oh, you think all black people sound like that?" That's what will happen.
I mean, there'll be some of those people.
Yeah,
you ain't got to make a black person sound ghetto and shit like that. You can. It isn't. Malcolm X was intelligent when he spoke. Martin Luther King was intelligent when he spoke. I mean, but you know they're black. It's about the tone. It ain't about how you sound. It's
the color of their voice, the timbre of it.
And there's a different message too, because we've seen this same shit like for years though. Like, how long are we gonna keep on going through this?
Yeah, it's all about the tone, dog. You can still be intelligent. You don't have to use, slang and all that when you talk. There's plenty of, again, like I said, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, they didn't use slang when they talked, but you still knew they were black. You know what I mean? James Earl Jones and shit like that. Like, you still know black people got a certain tone than white people, dog. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So they can definitely do something about it. I'd rather them do something than not do it at all. Now, if you want to be in there like having them sound all crazy, like that's some massa, then come on, that's fucking crazy. But they could do it. They can do it. They can definitely do it. Let me see. Anything else to talk about? Oh, Resident Evil. So we got Resident Evil. I think I'm assuming they remakes. Well, remasters. I'm assuming they're remasters. Resident Evil 2, 3, and 7 is coming to the PS5 and the and the Xbox Series X. Hold on, let me see if I gotta find the fucking story and see exactly what they said. I don't know. I'm not really excited for this shit, to be honest with you. I mean, it is what it is. I don't know. Like, Resident Evil 2 was already a beautiful fucking game. I don't know what else they're going to do with it. And these games run real easy, too. Like, these games run fairly easy. Like, they all, like, on a PC, you can max all those games out with a fairly a mid graphics card. You know what I'm saying? So I'm quite sure that they are not going to have no problem doing this like 4K 60 with these games. So yeah, Resident Evil 2, 3, and 7 are coming to PlayStation 5 and Series X with visual enhancements later this year. Those who currently own these games on PS4 and Xbox One will be eligible for a digital upgrade at no additional cost. They are using a proprietary RE engine. All three titles will tout cutting-edge features, including ray tracing, frame rate, and 3D audio to enhance the immersion of the award-winning experiences for PlayStation 5 players. All three titles also feature engaging DualSense support for haptic feedback and adaptive triggers. No problem with this. It's a free upgrade. So I'll take it.
Any news of when it's supposed to be coming out?
Just say later this year. That's it.
Okay.
Are all those games 30 frames right now? Like RE2?
I think they got performance modes, don't they? 2 and 3. I think they got performance modes. I believe.
I can't remember.
Yeah,
I played them on PC, so I can't remember.
Yeah, I was just wondering if it's the first time the console versions have 60 frames from.
It may be. Maybe some people, whoever played Resident Evil, they can. Who played Resident Evil on consoles? Is it 60 on consoles, or is it 30?
This was like on a pro version or something, because I know it came on the PS4. It was on 60? It was 60?
Yeah, already 60. Yeah.
Okay.
Resident Evil 2 is 60 on the PS4. Yeah.
Okay. It's going to have ray tracing. They also add ray tracing. And again, it's a free upgrade. So
yeah, for sure.
Not, great. if you're looking forward to it. If you already own these games, you get them for free. I own. Do I own any of these on PlayStation? I don't think I own none of them on PlayStation. But I own them all on PC. So
you ain't gonna lie, this news came out of nowhere too. I'm like, what?
The ray tracing though, we'll see what they do with that. Definitely want to see what they do. Oh, I think this is all. I think these enhancements are also coming to PC too.
Oh, nice.
I believe.
Nice.
They haven't mentioned PC, but I think I've seen somewhere they said it's coming to PC too.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get the ray tracing.
Okay, yeah, they did. Yeah, this is official from them. They said upgrade patches for all 3 games will also be released for PC players at no additional cost when the PS5 and the Xbox Series X versions launch. Oh, all right. So I'll be on PlayStation with that as far as the ray tracing goes. See what that's hitting for. I do like RE2. I like both of them. I like 2 and 3. So I'll probably play through them again. I don't know about 7. I done beat 7 a couple of times already. So we'll see with that one. But yeah, so it's free of charge. So I don't really see no big deal. Ain't nothing negative to really say about this. Free upgrade. They're not charging you for it. So everybody wins. Everybody wins. Are y'all going to re-download it, play it again?
I'm gonna play.
Hello, y'all niggas woke in this motherfucker.
We get finish. We want to interrupt you. Shit.
Y'all niggas real quiet today. What's up, man? We got energy on Sunday.
Hey, I was just talking like 30 seconds ago.
Come on, y'all niggas out. Do this shit on my damn stuff.
The other day you were saying there were too many mics. We was talking too much.
Y'all niggas is obscenely quiet today, yo.
Hey, you said don't talk over.
No, I was done. So I asked the question. I'm done. Y'all niggas all fucking quiet as fuck. What the hell is going on?
But no, I'm gonna play 2 though. I'm gonna play Resident Evil 2.
Yeah,
you never beat 2?
I ain't never played it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dang. Yeah,
I got him
for a treat.
I beat 2, but I never played 3.
I didn't beat either of them, so I'm gonna give it another try. I got stuck.
I beat 3.
What you
I
dropped?
need to go back to 7.
I dropped 2 because I'm bad at survival horror games. Just to be honest, I'm terrible. I got stuck in an area with no ammo and a bunch of zombies, and
you try to shoot everything.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I tried to shoot.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Thought you was John Wick out this motherfucker.
Yeah, because the zombies came back to life.
Yeah, they don't die. They don't die.
Yeah, that screwed me up. I thought I was safe. And I turn around, they all back.
Yeah, so busting through the windows and shit.
Yeah, the only games you can run a gun in RE is like RE6. Like that shit is like a damn military shooter.
Yeah, that only played 5 and 6.
Yeah.
So
like 6 games in 1.
Mm-hmm.
So they ran out of ammo in a bad area. That shit crazy.
Yeah, I'm like an hour in too. That's the crazy thing. I'm terrible.
Yeah,
it worked. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, to be fair, I kind of hate that too. Like my brain doesn't work with like backtracking and shit, and like remembering that shit kind of annoys me. Like I can do it, but it takes me like way more effort, I think, than a normal person.
Got you.
I shot those zombies in the leg and that's cat running.
Anybody else play GT7 in here?
I did.
Nah.
I did.
Oh, I need to talk about the microtransactions. I want to see how y'all feel. Like, the microtransactions have been increased.
So was it like $25 for a car or something? I heard
$40
cars all the time.
Jesus Christ!
It was $5. Some of the cars that was $5 in GT Sport is now $40. And GT7.
Dang,
that's because it's not. It's because they sell credits, right? So they sell credits. And if you want to buy them,
convert it, yeah.
If you want to buy 1 million credits, it's $20. So if you look at a car that's 2 million credits, people are like, "Oh, that's $40."
Jesus,
because they kind of like spend like the narrative that they pushing on like Twitter right now is they trying to make it seem like, oh, if you want this car, you need to spend $40. Like you don't need to do a fucking thing. You don't need to buy no money. It's just like any other fucking game that got microtransactions and shit like that.
Yeah.
Except like a Halo.
Delays.
Like a Halo where you had to buy the fucking battle pass to unlock certain shit. But anyway, the car that is $2 million that costs $40. If you buy the 1 million credits, it's $19.99 for 1 million credits. It's $250 for 100,000. I think it's like $5 for 200. 1,000 or some shit like that. They got. I didn't really. I'm gonna be real. I ain't pay attention to some fucking credits like that, dog.
Can you earn credits in game, or is it only premium?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, okay.
Of course.
Okay. Oh, yeah, so you can buy it. Okay.
You get daily credits every day once you do a certain amount of
everything you fucking do, you get credits. Every goddamn thing you do in the game. Every time you race on that track, you get credits.
Right. So it's not like it's not like a premium currency you can only buy with money. It's like the actual game currency.
It's the game currency, and you don't need to buy it to get these cars. You know what I mean? You just if you want to be lazy and you don't want to play the game and you just want a good car, you want a fucking Bugatti or some shit, and you don't want to earn it, you can buy it.
So it's a time saver.
Yeah. It's a time saver.
Yeah, basically like that.
Fast pass, time saver type deal.
Yeah, you don't have to buy it. People making it seem like you have to buy it. That car is not available unless you pay $40. That is not the fucking case.
You work up for it.
Yeah.
You can work for that car. If you want that Bugatti, you can earn that fucking Bugatti, dog. You just got to play the game like a normal fucking person. If you don't want to fucking put in the time to get the Bugatti, then you can buy it.
How many cars are How many cars is in the game?
440.
Who?
I don't really know how many cars it is.
You said 440?
Damn,
440.
It's a nice amount, but
they're going to keep adding cars.
Some cars got the same variation, and they count them as different cars too, even though it's the same car, but it's
variant.
Variant.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
They give it to work in the license test.
But they're trying to make it seem like that you gotta pay money to get these cars, and that's just not the case. It's like any other game that got microtransactions. For the most part, if you want to buy these credits and fucking get the game, I don't worry about microtransactions, dog. I just play. If I like a game, I like a game. I don't give a fuck about that.
Same.
Like I said earlier, with Star Wars Battlefront 2, when people was complaining about that, I didn't give a fuck about those shit. I still was playing. It still was a great game.
As long as it's not pay to win, I'm good with it.
Yeah, I feel like if you
example. I feel like if you the license test, like once you guys want to do good in the license test, you get goals, all gold, all silver. You get like 2 cars from completing the license test. Once you get,
I already got over 30 cars.
Yeah,
I already got over 30
cars. Do the cafes, you get cars from the cafes. They keep giving you cars all the time, money and cars all the time, nonstop. So you don't need to pay for anything.
I feel like if you could play the game and not look at the store and enjoy yourself and do everything you want to do, then that's not a problem. But if you're trying to play the game and that keeps interrupting your experience, then that's a different story. Yeah.
No. They never bring that shit up in the game, like get credits. You know what I'm saying? You just got to play the game. Like it will take some time. If you want a Bugatti or some shit like that, it will take some time for you to get that car.
Right, because it's a fancy car, it's like an end game item.
Right, you will take some time for you to get a $3 million car. You got to work just like in fucking real life. It will take some fucking time to be able to afford a car like that. But you can get it in game if you just play the fucking game. And I feel like that's what those microtransactions is actually encouraging you to do. It's like, yeah, you could pay this $40, but wouldn't you rather play the game? Because $40 is a lot. You know what I'm saying? For just a single car.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And if you're
it don't bother me because I don't give a fuck. Like it doesn't bother me because I'm not paying $40. If I want that car, I'll just work for it. I'm having fun playing the game and I'll work for it towards the, in the game. It's not people they on Twitter making it seem like, because at first when I first seen that, I was confused. I'm like, hold on, what is people talking about? They talking about they waited till after the game came out to announce these microtransactions. I'm like, hold on. What the fuck is people talking about? Am I missing something here? Because when I got into the game, I didn't see nothing about throwing in my face about no microtransactions. And then I'm like, hold on, y'all adding up the credits and then how much a car costs? Oh, that's misleading like a motherfucker.
Yeah, they got.
And then they saying shit like, if you want this car, you need to spend $40. No, you don't.
That's just straight up lying. That's borderline slander in the game. That's just straight up lying.
It's like advertising on TV.
You don't need to do anything.
Guys? Lying. Straight up lies.
I'm like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? You need to spend $40. You need to spend $100, and if you want two, somebody, what this one Xbot said, this motherfucker. Hold on, let me get this dude tweet. I was like, yo, look at this shit. Nah, it was this J-Rock dumbass.
Yeah, J-Rock.
He said, I think it was him. Let me see. Was it him?
Yeah, it was J-Rock.
No, it was somebody else. This is another dude.
Oh.
He was like, if you want 3 million credit cards, if you want 5 cards that cost 3 million, that's 15 million credit, and you need to spend $160. Utter madness. Dog, you don't need to spend nothing. If you want 5 cars that's 3 million, you're gonna put some time in and earn them fucking cars.
As you should.
Right. You gotta earn them. Now, if you want to take the easy way out, you can spend $160. If you want to be a fucking dummy and spend that much for some fucking cars, then you go ahead and do that when you could have just played the fucking game. That's what you're supposed to be doing anyway.
I know, God forbid somebody actually plays the game, right?
Exactly. You know, we're in the age now, so fuck it.
I just don't get caught up with microtransactions for no games. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Got microtransactions and Gears. The only thing about Gears is they changed it from 4. Like 4 used to be able to earn most of the shit in the game. Now you can't.
Yeah, they messed up Gears 5.
Yeah, that's kind of ass.
Yeah, that was they did some shit like that. I think they changed it though after the backlash. But that's the only time, like, you couldn't get these cars unless you spent real money. Then you have a fucking argument. If it's like, yo, I paid full price for this game, and y'all gonna put cars behind a paywall, then you have an argument. That is a no-no. If they put the cars behind a paywall, these cars are not behind a paywall. These cars are behind a paywall for lazy people that don't want to play the game. But if you enjoy the game and you want to play the game and you enjoy unlocking things and shit like that and earning shit, you can do it just fine. These cars are not behind a paywall. If they were behind a paywall, then it would be an issue. It's not behind a paywall. It's optional as fuck, yo.
Yeah, I like being able to unlock stuff in games because I feel like we're losing a lot of that. Like in a lot of games, you can't even unlock stuff if you want to. Like you just have to buy it.
That gives you an incentive to play the game, to want to play the game. You know what I'm saying? That gives you something to do.
Yeah. Like it sucks when you get a fighting game and you can't unlock any characters. You just got to buy them.
You just got to buy them.
Yeah.
Man, I know some people day one at midnight they bought a car.
So what's up?
No, Battlefront 2 microtransactions was some bullshit. It didn't affect me in my fun, but they were some fucking bullshit. But Horizon GT, you get money every time you raise, and you get a nice amount of money too. Like you don't just get like they're not really being cheap. You get these little cards for like a spin the wheel type of thing. I forget the name of them fucking cards. It was just on the tip of my fucking tongue. These tickets, yeah. To get like a little spin, you can win some money. You can win other cars and shit. I already got over 30 cars. Because I done did about like 16 menus or some shit like that. And I'm still doing menus to unlock more cars. I just unlocked a bunch of Mustangs, and then I just unlocked the Camaros, and now I'm moving on to some other shit I gotta unlock. So
I think I've been just doing the license test.
I gotta do them. So I gotta do that too. I'm working on my
I got
A
high
license.
scores than you though, 8.
Huh?
All of them. I
didn't even see that shit. You can compete with your friends.
Yeah, you look and you see the tables. You're going to see Blade X next to your name.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go do that. Then I'm gonna have to go do. I ain't know I was competing against niggas on my friend list. I'm gonna have to do them over there.
Yeah.
Shit.
Shout out to Biz the Kid Gaming. He said as long as it doesn't take forever to get 1 million solo, then it isn't a problem. Hopefully not a 2K situation where it's almost impossible to max out your character without spending money. No, I mean this game is going to the more as you get more deeper into the game, they're giving you more money for different events and all that shit. You definitely gonna have to put some time in it to get some cars, to get the expensive cars. Like I said, I already got over 30, and most of the cars I'm unlocking is through racing. You know what I mean? You do the menus, you collect the cars, and then you can buy some cars. They got a used car store, and they got a new car. You can buy a used car or a new car. It's a good game, dog. So far, like it's really decent. I've been having a lot of fun with the game. You know what I mean? It's definitely a lot of options and shit. It's a lot of things to do to earn money. Damn near everything you do earns money.
Hey, what do you think about the hot tip feedbacks?
Oh, they good. They good.
Yeah.
I like them. They did a good job on the haptic feedback and shit like
3D
that. You can feel the
audio
cars,
also
switching
really
gears
cool.
and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit dope. Yeah, that shit dope. I love starting to race when it's nighttime, and then by the time the race over it's daytime and shit, or vice versa, or starting a race where it's nice and sunny, and then all of a sudden it start raining and shit. That should be crazy. I like shit. I like that dynamic type of shit.
Yeah, it looks real good on the C1.
Yeah, no doubt. It's a good looking game, but I still wish it was just PS5 only. Yeah, I didn't even realize they had leaderboards for my friends. I'm definitely going back and doing shit over again. Fuck y'all talking about?
Yeah,
do that. Definitely.
You're making you look bad.
I'm definitely gotta look at these scores and see who I gotta try to take out. Hold up.
Yeah, them
I ain't even paying attention to that. Hold up. It ain't even about to go down like that.
Yeah, I got gold in all of them. All
competition is good.
Yeah,
the only one
I like that shit.
is
okay, I'm gonna pay attention to them leaderboards now. Fuck y'all. You do got to get a certain level. I want to do some online and shit. So you got to make sure y'all, it seems like a lot of people ain't get GT7, man, because online ain't available right away. You gotta work for it. I think you got to get the collector level 5 or some shit like that before online opens up.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
6 or 7 or some shit. Online ain't up from the rip.
Oh, shit. Damn, you can't jump. Oh, damn, I didn't know that.
Nah, you can't jump right into online.
Damn.
They make you play the game first. They make you get familiar with the game before you just jump online, fucking up the lobbies and shit.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Fucking up the lobbies and they're driving all stupid and shit. Yeah. It don't take you long to get it. You know what I mean? It don't take long. You can get it in a few hours. If you
just a little tutorial trials. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. You gotta earn that online and shit. As you playing, you'll unlock more shit. Like the map, when you first start, the map looks like barren. Ain't nothing really there, but as you start unlocking shit, all that shit opens up. I mean, all them places, you know what I mean? Like, you can't even buy a new car when it first starts. You only can buy a used car. Once you get further, then they open up the new car and shit. Once you get some money.
To be honest with you, that's realistic as fuck, too. Okay, I could do it.
Once you get some money and shit, then you can, unlock your, you can buy a new car and shit. You can afford something new.
Yeah.
Shit. I was thinking about buying
a slow car. You should.
I was thinking about this, but like racing games in general, if it's not anything like combat or anything like combat-y, like Burnout or something like that, I'm not really digging it. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's been years since I played Gran Turismo back on like PS2.
Let me be clear on this, right? Let me be clear. If you don't like Gran Turismo, this ain't gonna be the game that's gonna get you into Gran Turismo. All right. If you don't like Gran Turismo, you ain't gonna like this one. This ain't gonna be the game that's gonna open your eyes. Or no shit like that. It's still Gran Turismo. It's still a sim racer. If you don't like sim racers, this ain't gonna be the game to make you like a sim racer. So don't go out there and buy it because you see people giving it high scores or giving it praise. If you know you don't like this shit, do not buy it. This ain't gonna be the game that's gonna all of a sudden open your eyes to fucking sim racers. You know what I'm saying? Be clear. If you like Gran Turismo, then you will like GT7. It's just that simple. If you like Gran Turismo, you will like GT7. If you like sim racers, you probably most likely will like GT7. If you know you don't like this shit, do not waste your money or your time. Let's just be clear on that. Do not waste your money or your time if you don't like sim racers. Period. This is not what you think it is. This shit's a lot going on. You got to tweak shit. It's a lot going on, dog. So if you're not into this shit, stay away. That's all I'm saying. Don't be hitting me up. Damn, Hard8, you said this game was fire. No. If you don't like sim racers, stay away. If you don't like racing games, stay away.
Yeah, I might give it a go.
Stay the fuck away, dog. This ain't what you think it is. If you only like arcade racers, kart racers, and all that, GT7 is not for you.
I can't remember last time there was a kart racer out there for real.
If you like GT Sport, you most likely gonna like GT7. If you like sim racers, you most likely gonna like GT7. So let's be clear on that one. I'm still learning. I still got a lot to learn. I did get into one multiplayer race when it opened up for me. I came in like 9th place. How many was it in there? I think it was 12 of us. So my car was kind of slow too. They kind of fucked me over. I had my car was some bullshit. I'm definitely more prepared.
Tune that joint up.
And I was in a fucking Aqua. What was it? A Ford Aqua, some shit. Some bullshit. I mean, we all was in them cars though. We all had the same car. You know what I'm saying? So, but some people shit was already souped up and all that shit. It was within the class, but it was souped up higher. Because it wasn't a car I drive, so I didn't do nothing. So I didn't spend no money on that bullshit ass car.
The guy probably had the model.
Huh?
Oh, no. They probably had the cars tuned up.
Yeah, they had their cars all tuned up because I didn't even know they was gonna make me use that car when I got into this shit. I did the sport mode. They got like a sport mode and shit that you can get into. And I had once it opened up, I had gotten to the sport mode. And they put me in that bullshit ass car, man. I'm like, man, what the fuck is this? My shit was all slow. I'm working on license A right now, and I'm about to get my A license. I'm about to get my A license and shit. Shout out to Jay Harvey for the super chat. Appreciate you, player. Yeah, I'm about to get my A license and all that shit. But yeah, now that I see that they, the licenses can go up against your friends on your friend list, I'm definitely I'm gonna go back and do more of those joints. Because all you need to do is get at least a bronze in all of the joints to get the license. So
yeah, I got gold in all of them at set 1A, which I'm going.
You got gold in all the what? The A and B?
Yeah.
Oh wow. What you got, a wheel? You got a wheel?
No, I just use the
controller. Yeah, I'm gonna go back your bum ass. I'm gonna definitely go back. The super license hard as hell. I bet it is, dog. I know that shit gonna get harder. I know that shit gonna get harder. Now I was going for gold, but then I was like, man, fuck this shit. But now that I know it's a leaderboard, fuck it. I'm going back. Try to see how far up I can get. I need to at least be in top 5, top 3, something like that. I'm good with that. Yeah, I mean, I'm good with that. Shout out to 24 Rapture. What up, player? He said Rich from Review Tech didn't waste any time to make a video about how the microtransactions being a scam. Of course not. Of course not. He ain't gonna play it. That's another thing. I hate when people talk about shit they're not gonna play. Picture me making a video about microtransactions for fucking Animal Crossing or some shit. Like, why do I fucking care? I'm not gonna play the game. People be that's what we be talking about when people are fake mad. They be fake mad. You're not going to play GT. Why the hell do you care about the microtransactions of GT? Talking about it's a scam. It's not a scam. You know what I'm saying? They just made it. Like I said, I feel like the microtransactions encourage you to play the game. Like they really want you to play their game. They don't want you to take the easy route. So they figured they'll fucking tax the shit out you for taking the easy route. It's not a scam because you don't have to fucking buy them.
Right.
It's only a scam if you are forced to get the fucking microtransactions, dog. If them cars was behind a paywall, then you got a point. That's some scamming ass shit. But they not. That's fake mad. You don't care about a GT7. You're not going to play it, but yet you jump on the internet and make a video about it and act like you upset and you standing up for gamers. Like, get the fuck out of here. That's the fraud shit I be talking about. These dudes are frauds, man. They fake and phony. It's clear to see. Fuck you crying about. Imagine you crying about a game you don't care about. I'm on the fucking internet making videos about microtransactions and fucking and Mario Kart or something. Like, I'm not playing it. Why would I care? Somebody else that actually play it will do that. Why the fuck am I doing it if I ain't just doing it for views? Or to look like the cool guy, like I'm for the fucking gamer and I'm this fucking noble person or something. That's fake. That's fake shit. That's all it is gossip at this time. Shout out to Rocks to nobody. He said, but damn, 8, you told me in the DMs it was fire. LOL, just joke. No, I like GT7. It's cool, but I'm just saying, if you don't like sim races, just stay away. If you ain't like GT Sport, just stay away.
Does it have any kind of career or mode or anything, or is it just?
Yeah. It's career. That's what I've been doing, really. Like going through the cafe. You go to the cafe to get your assignments and shit like that.
That's cool. You know what game I really enjoy getting cars in, even though it's not necessarily a racing game? Sleeping Dogs. I felt like that was a fun progression of like getting the faster cars over and over.
Yeah.
Because after I beat the story, that's what I did. I did like all the races. I unlocked like every single car you could get.
Yeah, the races was cool in that game.
Yeah, that shit. That
so slept on.
I seen somebody. I was saying something to somebody on Twitter yesterday about complaining about shit that they. Do you even play the game? Like, why are you just looking for fucking? You just looking for attention. It's just attention, and it's just attention.
Yeah, just attention, just for a look.
You're not gonna play the fucking game. Yeah, it was this chick. She said, y'all said GT was better than Forza. With these microtransactions on top of the base price of the game, I don't see it. LOL. Shut the fuck up. Are you even gonna play the game? Right. That's why I was like, let me help you out. I mean, do you even play GT? But anyway, this is optional for people that's too lazy to actually play the game, because these cars can be bought by playing instead of being on Twitter talking out your ass. That's all you're doing. You talking out your ass, man. People, that's what I be saying. People be fake mad over shit they don't give a fuck about, but they'll get on this Twitter, they'll get on YouTube, and they'll act like it's fucking with them. You know what I'm saying? You could tell when they ain't play. Oh, it's a scam. It's not a scam. Dick sucker. Did you play the game? Did you know you can unlock this shit if you play the game? That shit right there is for people that want to take the easy route. For people that feel like they don't want to invest the time into the game. I don't feel like sitting around here trying to unlock these cars. I just want the cars right now. Okay, then. Well, then you play the fucking money. You pay the money.
Yeah, you could tell they don't play the game because, like, based on what you explained, if you played it, you would realize, oh, I actually can get a car. It's just going to take me a while, but
it's going to. I got to put in the time.
Yeah, but like, the way they're posting these like tweets and stuff, like, on top of the base price, like they're really trying to like make it sound like
right on top of spending $70, you then have to turn around and spend $40 to get a car. No, you don't.
Just play the game.
Yeah,
that's the lies and the misinformation that gets spread. That's the shit I be talking about.
Yeah, because like a lot of these games, like even something like Fortnite, right? Like they always say like, oh, buy the V-Bucks or whatever. But I was playing that, and when you get the battle pass, they give you like some free whatever it's called, the Fortnite dollars. And like if you play that game enough, you can get 900. It's enough to buy the battle pass, and then you could keep using that battle pass. You can keep beating the battle pass and basically get the whole thing for free. Like you don't even have to spend money in it. But people just say like, oh, Fortnite skins, microtransaction, blah blah blah. It's like if you actually explored the game, you would know what actually the game is offering you instead of just seeing a headline and going off of that.
Right. Yeah, it's stupid. Just play the game, people. Spending money is for people that don't want to put the time in. It's just that simple. It's not a big deal that people trying to make it out to be. It's just that simple. You don't have to spend the money. It's optional. If you don't want to work for it, then you pay for it then. That's it. It's that simple. I don't feel like playing through all these races. I don't feel like playing this shit. I want the Bugatti right now. As soon as I crack open the fucking game, I want the Bugatti. All right, well, go spend $40 then. How much you thought it was going to be? You know what I mean? And that's your fault for not fucking playing the game. It's just that simple, man. Yes, you can unlock every car by playing the game and getting your money up and buying the fucking car with the in-game credits that you earn from racing, winning races, and things like that.
Yep.
That fucking simple, dog. Motherfuckers want to crack the game open and get the fucking the $3 million Bugatti as soon as they start. Why I can't get the Bugatti yet? Because you got to earn it, motherfucker. That shit $3 million, $2 million. You got to earn that motherfucker.
Hey, I think that's that Forza mentality. Because when you play Forza, you get like all the fast cars at one time.
Get a crawl before you walk.
Fact. This is a sim racer. This is not an arcade racer. You got to earn that shit, dog. Just like when you first start out, you ain't even got a license. Like, you got to earn it.
Yeah, it definitely is a learning curve in this game from what I'm hearing from all y'all. So, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you can get Bugatti right now. Don't mean that you'll be able to get drives.
You know that.
Should give you options and they're not breaking the game. Shit, I don't know where the complaints are coming from then. That's the case.
All right, my bad. But yeah, that's it. I feel like we done for the day. What's coming up this week? 2K22, WWE. I'll definitely be on that.
Yeah, I might
see what that's here for.
Oh, you play WWE?
Yeah. I like playing wrestling games. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I was a wrestling fan growing up, of course. I don't really watch wrestling no more, like I used to.
Same. I was a big fan too. I still watch from time to time, but I don't really follow it like that for real. But the last wrestling game I got was maybe 2K17, the one that had Brock Lesnar on the front, whatever that one was. I think it was
I think that was 17. Yeah,
okay.
The last one I got was I got 19. I got 19. I like 19. 19 was fun. Yeah. I wanted to get 20, but 20 was so fucking broken that
I heard it. Yeah, I seen that too. Yeah, I was about
20 was so trash. I didn't get that. But 22, they took a break. You know what I mean? It's coming back, looking real good. You know what I mean? Got a bunch of legends and shit in that joint. So,
Yeah, they're bringing like old modes like GMO back. So that's one of the main reasons why I'm kind of like little optimistic about it. But I'm still kind of like, not jumping up the train yet. So I'm still gonna go ahead and get it and see if it's still good or not, though. But I'm out.
It come out Thursday, Friday, but the you get it 3 days early. So the videos and shit will start going up on Tuesday. I think the reviews probably will go up Tuesday too, since you get the 3-day early access if you buy the expensive versions, which I didn't get, but yeah. I was thinking about it, but I was like, nah. I just got the $47 version. Well, I got the $60 version, but I got it for $47 off of Green Man Gaming for PC. So we'll see. Anyway, I'm about to get up out of here. Appreciate everybody for calling in. Appreciate everybody for chatting, all the support and all that, man. We will be back to Sunday next week.
Yep.
So Sunday, 4 p.m. EST. This was a one-off thing. So, yeah, I appreciate everybody for coming through.
No problem. Have fun.
Thanks, Abe.
Yep, no doubt.
All right.
Shout out to
All right. No doubt. Shout out to the OG, triple OG. Facts.
All right. Thanks, you guys. Take care.
All right. Thanks for calling in, man. Peace. Yeah, we back to regular scheduled programming. All right, Case Load. We back to regular scheduled programming next Sunday. So shout out to my guy Dre Clan, man. He said the people mess with you, remember fire. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate everybody that support, man. No doubt. I gave away a free copy on GT7 on Patreon. I'm quite sure that shit is gone by now. But shout out to whoever got it. But anyway, yeah, man. Back to regular scheduled programming next week. Back to Sunday, 4 p.m. EST. Hope everybody enjoyed this. Not a lot going on this week, but I hope we made it work. You did. Hope I made it work. And I'm probably going to live stream this week. I'm probably live stream something, man. Maybe I don't know. I got to see. I'm going to see how many people got GT7 or some shit like that. Maybe fucking Sonic Transform Racing or some shit like that. I think that would be a fun live stream to play with the people. I'm thinking about games with the people. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a PlayStation Plus game right now. I actually got that shit on PC too. But if a lot of people ain't get GT7, then we at least know they can at least get their hands on the Sonic Racing, which was on PlayStation Plus for the month. It's probably gonna go away in a couple of days. I think that was January, right? Or February. I think that was for February. So that's probably gonna go away. Or was that for this month? I'm tripping, right? What's the day? We had a Tuesday for this month already? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think that came out the 1st, I believe. Which I think because everybody can get Sonic Racing. I don't know if everybody got GT7. And I think the Sonic Racing, that could be fun because of how it is. That's I feel like that's a more fun, like party type of game, type of live stream game and shit. You know what I mean? And plus, everybody can get it because it's on PlayStation Plus. That was for this month, right? Sonic Team Racing, was that? It's kind of mid, but cool for a stream. That was for March? Okay, God, it's for March. All right, cool. Yeah, so people still got time. But I'll check the temperature, see how many people actually got GT7. But if nobody ain't got that, because I know GT7, you can do custom races and shit like that up to 16 people. So that's good. I'm not really sure how much Sonic Racing take, but I feel like that'd be a good live stream to play with the people. I think Sonic Racing is fun to watch too. You know what I mean? It's like a silly game, you know what I mean? So I think that's fun for a stream when you're streaming with a whole bunch of people. So guess we'll see what's up with that. Play Dying Light 2. I didn't drop that game like a bad habit. Hit that like button on the way out. I might return to it, but I dropped that shit. I dropped Dying Light 2. That shit was garbino. Just did not keep my interest at all. No experts, just noobs. So we'll see. I'm gonna see how many you can get into a lobby on Sonic Racing. That shit is the online is still available, right? Yeah, it should be. So I'll check it out. I'll keep y'all up to date on that. We'll figure it out. I think Sonic is good for a stream, sort of like Fall Guys, shit like that. I think they always work for streams and shit. I don't want motherfuckers to be bored and shit. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I would be bored with GT7, but I don't think a lot of people got it. 224 likes, damn, 224 likes, no way. I got more than that. Yeah, you got to refresh the page. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all want to do, man. GT7 or Sonic Racing, man. Like I said, it probably will be Sonic because everybody can get their hands on that because it's free right now on PlayStation Plus. So, and I think that just make for more of a fun stream because it's like a party game and shit. More silly shit can go on with that. More fun, I believe. We'll see though. We'll see. GTA would be fire. I don't know. Oh, it's hard to get people ain't it hard to get like people in the same room and shit? Round 2 next week. Come on, man. You're gonna take another. Yeah, get yourself together. Do your homework. Get yourself together. Come back for round 2, Gold Cast. Come back for round 2. Take another L, man. We'll see. Y'all, I'll keep in touch with y'all. We'll do something this week. Figure out what day. See what happens. Matter of fact, I'm gonna download that Sonic. I'm gonna play it first. I got it on PC. I ain't played it in a while though, but I'm gonna play it and see what's up. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Rockstar about to get 40 for me. GTA will be fun though, but I need to be able to get a bunch of people in there, like 20 people or some shit. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. Anyway, enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna hit y'all up in a few days so we can figure out what we're gonna do with this live stream, man. We're gonna do a live stream with the people, man. It's gonna be Sonic Team Racing or GT. And I'm quite sure you still can't do custom lobbies with Fall Guys and none of that, right? Okay, real quick before I get out of here, what would be a good game in your opinion to do with the viewers? What would be a good game to do with the viewers? Something that's easy to set up, easy to get everybody going. How many people can be in a party chat? Is it 16 can be in a party chat? 12 or some shit like that? How many people can be in a party chat on PlayStation 5? Oh, damn. Okay, yeah. So Sonic Racing, it don't matter if you got a PS4 or not. Oh, yeah. I mean, if you got a PS5. Okay, cool. How many people can do 60 can be in a party chat? What? Why are you asking me if I seen the GTA 6 trailer? What the fuck the hell are you talking about? GTA 6 trailer? Come on, stop this. No goddamn GTA 6 trailer. How many people can be in a party chat on PlayStation? I think it's like 12 or some shit. 60? No. Nobody know this number? Y'all niggas acting like y'all ain't in no motherfucking party chats. What's a good game, though? What's a good game to do with the viewers? Is Sonic Team Racing a good game, in your opinion? 16 people? I figured 16. Yeah, we just got to make sure that I mean GTA is cool too, but I just got to make sure that I don't know what game mode we would even play though. I think Sonic would be good. That'd be fun. That should be fun, especially we get everybody in there. We all in the party chat, talking shit, being competitive. I think it'd be fun. Sonic should be good. That definitely should be good. We'll set up a time in the day. I'll keep y'all updated. Dog, send me the link. Hey, Nick Cuss, send me the link on Twitter. I ain't looking up a damn thing. Just send me the link. Try doing both streams this week. We'll see what happens. Anyway, man, it's your boy Hard8, man. I'm about to get up out of here. I'll talk to y'all later, man. Peace. Hit that like button on y'all way out. We'll figure it out. I'll keep y'all up to date on that. Peace.